I so I'm a bit. I do apologize a bit. We have to deal with PNG Al today. I was debating on whether or not I'm getting some stuff in the work. I need to message KJ though, so that'll be like next month, or at least next week when I get paid. I got paid last week, but well, I did a bunch of Black Friday stuff, and then I still need to pay my sister because we all chipped in to fund my mom's party for Saturday. That already passed. So I'll probably have to wait until next week, Thursday, in order to start getting a bunch of more commissions. I have some commissions going on right now. I'm just waiting on more updates from them. But let me turn on the music real quick. If the music is loud, do tell me as well. I do appreciate that. I never know if it's loud or not. So yeah, we're back at it again though, guys. Shiny hunting for not Torchic. For TREECKO. We'll do Torchic afterwards, and then we'll do TREECKO last. So I'm gonna transfer all of these, or at least two of them. I'm gonna transfer two of them into my copy of Emerald, and then once that's done, whichever game has the other one, I'll transfer another one, and I'll be kind of switching back and forth because I'm gonna be trying to get one file. Mainly Ruby's gonna be my main file, so I'm really hoping I can get Pokemon or Ruby to work better. Yeah. Is the volume good right here? Sure or no? Yeah. So I've got schedules set up. I looked into some free assets. I never like using free assets though, because I was gonna set things up on Twitch. But I never like just taking the free assets. I always like making sure I tip a good amount. Like with Mipu, I did $10 each of the emotes that she put up there for free as a tip. So I just want to make sure anytime I use anything that's free, I like tipping the person. But I can't tip right now because I'm just waiting until I get paid next week before I spend any more money. I'm at a good place right now, but I'm just like, I don't want to spend anything just in case anything major happens and I have to use money. Because I never mind spending stuff on others, but like my main thing is like I always try to make sure I keep a minimum amount for myself just in case anything happens. I'm like, oh shit, oh man, I need moolah, but then it's like, oh no, I have forgore, no. Anyway guys, today is the 27th. My mom's birthday was not last week, it was 2 weeks ago. However, we waited a bit because we wanted to get her like the whole good birthday to go on. She got mad at us though. She got mad at my dad mainly, and my dad's the one who spilled the beans, being like, hey, we're having a party for you Saturday, because she's like, you guys didn't do anything for me, and she got so upset. She was like, oh no, you guys did stuff for me and I was so mean. And I'm like, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's fine. You got mad at dad, you didn't get mad at us. Nearly the 1st of December, you're correct. I feel like the end of the year moves much faster than the start of the year, and I think that's because like you're anticipating something even more to get closer than anything else. Though as time moves on, you do end up like feeling time move faster because you've experienced the whole year X amount of times, so that you're kind of used to it. It gets you into like a rhythm of like how things go and play out, which is like when you're young, if a year passes by, a year is like a long time. Like if you're 4 years old and then someone tells you to wait a year, that's like a fourth of your, that's like it's like a fourth of the time you've been alive, so of course it's gonna feel long, compared to like if someone tells you to wait a year and you're like 20, that's like a 20th of your life. So that's like, imagine smacking the hell out of Poochyena for a shiny TREECKO. Well, I'm not smacking a Poochyena, Moon. Excuse you. But yeah. So, as I said, I'm gonna try to see if I can get... I'll probably ask KJ for this, because I know KJ does a lot of this stuff, and I know KJ needs a lot of freelance stuff. I might make a schedule, right? Get a schedule template. That way I write everything down and I'll post it on the Discord, post it on the community post. That way at least I have something else to post every time the community posts. I know no one really reads those half the time, but you know, it's a good way to keep my it's a good way to keep the keep everybody informed on what I'm doing and when. My headphones are dying. There we go, yeah. So I have an idea on some other things I want to do. A BRB screen, a ending screen, and a starting soon screen. So I have 3 ideas, but I kind of want to get a person who knows how to make GIFs. But I want to get the artwork done first for the new model I'm getting. So the person ended up saying that if I wanted to, I could go for another. I'm not gonna say as much because I know my sister's probably listening. X amount of money more. You know, they could make it so that they could give me the artwork, but they could also send me a different file where it's touched up more to set up for rigging. That way I can have like an actual model that's, you know, not something someone else could just copy on Veroid. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. Yoshi probably means vegan meat. If we eat beef, chicken, and all of that, what would people eat in the Pokemon world? I mean, they do say Slowpoke is a delicacy. Slowpoke tail is a delicacy in the Pokemon world. So people aren't shy about eating Pokemon. And I mean, Ash, James, and Meowth thought about eating Magikarp, even though it's supposedly made out of all scales. So like, it makes sense that you would eat them. So, you know, obviously a Tauros burger maybe for like beef. Or like Miltank burger, Miltank steak. I don't know why I said Miltank steak. Hero makes the start BRB. See, I want to get the GIF made, right? And I want to ask Hero if I could also commission him for like an intro theme, because you guys know Hero's whole intro part, right? So I kind of want him to make one for me, but then have the GIF playing throughout the whole thing. That way, it's like a nice starting one, a nice ending one, and I'll have a BRB one that I have like an idea for what I want to do. It's all going to integrate because I know I'm going to primarily use it on YouTube, and YouTube is what I'm kind of focusing more on. Pokemon / Switch Nintendo related content. There are a few games that are a little bit overlapping, such as Fortnite, but Fortnite is on the Switch, but I play it on my PlayStation because it's much better there. You know, it's much better on there. And I switched stuff like Genshin over to Twitch. Pokemon Unite, although it is on the Switch, I do primarily like, just in case I do end up getting a bit more rageful over there. Plus, the Unite community on Twitch is by far a lot larger than the Unite community on YouTube. People who like play Unite and are on YouTube usually only look at like, oh, how to build, how to play, new character releases. People on Twitch are usually people who actually want to play the game, either trying to get better or at least trying to have fun. Yo, what's up, Omar? Plus, in the whole series, they show Ash eating hamburger, and I'm pretty sure those are made by Miltank meat. Probably. It reminds me of like an anime like I watched recently, which was from like 2 seasons ago, which was Campfire Cooking Another World, where the main character kind of was a bit had a bit of an issue eating orc meat. It was like hog. I think they called them orcs, but they look like hogs as well. So like they were half orc, half pig, something like that, pigmans or whatever. And he was like very, because they were bipedal, and he thought, oh, these look too like intelligent for me to eat. But then he ate it, and he's like, oh my god, it tastes like pork. And then he just forgot about it entirely, and I thought that was funny. I'm gonna move into streaming VC if you want to chat, Omar. I don't mind. Or Moon if you want to chat. Moon never chats, guys. Moon pops in, doesn't even listen. He just deafens. He deafens, man. He deafens. You know, doesn't even try to like just listen in and be like, I'm kidding though. I will keep Minecraft on YouTube though as well, because again, people can join in from Bedrock on their Switch if they have the game. There is the content creator server if you guys would like to join in. Again, you would have to join the Discord first and be at least pretty active, very active, I guess, because Andreas sits it there, just so that if anyone wants to join in, 1, they'll be active in the community, and 2, it's just people who are actually willing to join in, not people who like join in for a day and then dip out. You know, it's not like that. Blame Unite devs. I hate the fact that they freaking screwed over Metagross, man. Like, I know Metagross is out and I haven't played the Unite. Yeah, I was gonna play yesterday, but I ended up playing Engine instead because I didn't have a lot of time. I hate the fact, and Marcy showed me it, Metagross sucks in Unite, and I hate that because Metagross is like my favorite Pokemon, and I was all ready to main him. I was ready to kick ass, take names, beat people up with Metagross. Turns out, no, the man dies to Clefable. Roll out Clefable, no less. The ultimate disrespect by Unite devs. What the hell, man? To be fair, you could say even if they are beef, they could also be plant-based meat. You know, where like the faux meat, the fake meat or whatever. Could also just be tofu. You know, stuff to be made to look like meat. I sent. Oh, all right. Let's see. What did you send me? What is that? Oh, what is that? Oh my goodness. That just looks like... That looks hilarious, Red Yoshi. That's great. I love it. Metagross is still in PTS, so expect buff on him in there. Hopefully, man, hopefully. If Metagross gets buffed to the point where he's actually very usable on release, I'm definitely like, you know, I'm breaking my one rule. I'm actually gonna get Metagross on Unite day one and actually play him day one, beat the shit out of people day one, and be the Metagross master day one. Same goes with Weedcat, Meowscarada, also in playtest servers. Yeah. Any news on the new items, by the way, Moon, or no idea? Because I know El Chico Eevee, he reported some new items, talking about them being like, these are the new ones being added. I have no idea what they do. Do you know what they do? Or have they not released any of that info yet? So TREECKO. My opinion, I kind of think Zen Headbutt so far is shit. I mean, it's Zen Headbutt, man. It was never really the greatest move even in the game. And by that, I mean like in the actual Pokemon game, like the original, none of the spin-off ones. 2 series that pull a bait and switch and lie to fans and audience. I'm not surprised. This is why I'm staying with Legendary and Universal and Legendary and Universal. Are you guys excited for like the Legend of Zelda movie though? As much as I would have loved it to be made by Studio Ghibli, be made in hand-drawn 2D like Studio Ghibli does, made to look beautiful, amazing, and stunning, I will trust Sony, because Sony has given us some really good movies, but Sony has also given us some really shit movies. But it's Nintendo, and if they do what they did with like Illumination, and are like, hey, stop it, do it better, then I'm all for it. But if it's like Sony taking the lead and being like, Nintendo, we got this, don't let him cook, man. I ain't letting Sony cook. I am not letting them cook. I am not letting them cook, man. Unfortunately, didn't release in the playtest servers or any. Well, I mean, I wanted to know if they released any info, because I know like you can data mine them before they were on the playtest servers, so it's like kind of just wondering, will they be out soon? Soon. I haven't seen any news for Godzilla -1, so I'm unsure on that. I need to start binge watching Hell's Paradise. That should take me about like 3 hours. To be fair, binge watching a lot of the seasonal animes is pretty easy for me, because a lot of them are 12 episodes to 13 episodes, each of them consisting about 20 minutes. So if I have like a good 3 hours, which I should be able to find on the weekends, I should be able to catch up with at least 2 or 3 seasons worth in about like a week. What was taking a lot of my time was One Piece, because I used a lot of that time to like binge watch like a lot of the arcs, but they were so long. I got through like the longest one being Dressrosa, and I got into Zoe, and I've gotten pretty far into it to where we're heading to Whole Cake now, which was nice. But I am still so goddamn pissed at the fact that like I miss out on so many good things. I need to finish watching A Galaxy Next Door. I need to watch the one made by the same creator, which was released beforehand, being The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten. I need to watch, like I said, Hell's Paradise. Shangri-La Frontier is the one I'm watching right now, as well as a weekly thing. And I believe it's updated every Sunday. We've got, well, we've also been watching Bob's Burgers, because it also comes out Sundays. We've been watching Rick and Morty. I haven't watched the newest episode that came out today. Invincible is on break, so I can put that one on pause technically until January when it comes back out. So watch it be shiny. Was it? I honestly didn't pay attention for a second. I thought something was red, but I was pretty sure that was something else. Alright, now none of these two are shiny. I still haven't kept count, man. After like 404 resets, and it was only on one DS, so it's like. Oof. Ba-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba. You know, if both of them shined, I would really appreciate that. The new Scott Pilgrim series was fun, but it was false advertisement. And now the creator is calling their fans and communities whiny bitches. Damn. From what I heard, I thought it was like a lot of people pretty much enjoyed it, but like the only complaints I heard were people were like basically just getting mad at Scott for being a terrible person, even though that's how the story's supposed to go. Yeah, he's a shitty person, but he learns to be better because, you know, people can't actually change. Now, people can change. It's only if they choose to change, which is like the thing that a lot of people don't get, because you know, people are very complex. If you don't choose to change genuinely, then yeah, you really can't. But like, people are always like, no, people can't change. But it's like, people change all the time, man. People change very easily. They're very easily influenced, but it's only if they desire to change that they will. If you try to force someone to change, they will not, and it'll have a lot of issues. Al ending the stream. There's nothing we can do. Nice one. How's it going, Nathan? What?
It's impossible. I can't change out of being Navy.
How's it going, Nathan? I had to pause the music because I couldn't hear you well. How you doing?
Oh, yeah, how's it going?
I got so confused when I opened up the scene to like set up my thing, and I'm like, why are they on the bottom? Then I remembered, oh yeah, I was streaming with Nafi because he was also hunting for the starters. So it looked like
I was also doing that.
Yeah, Nafi was also doing that.
I'm currently just hunting for avaberries so I can continue my alpha Psylocon.
Nice, nice, nice.
I go through so many avaberries, it's kind of crazy.
Trying to figure out what to binge next after I finish Hell's Paradise, because I gotta binge that one, and then I'm trying to figure out which one to do next. No, because I gotta finish the Galaxy Apart, not the Galaxy Next Door.
Don't have no. You finish that then, and then what? Change your next door.
Yeah. But I gotta figure out the rest of them though. That's the same thing too. Because there's so many on my watch later that I haven't done yet. Windows XP error sounds.
Have you watched Oshinoko yet?
Yes, yes, yes. Oh wait, no. I actually, funny enough, I'm on the last episode. I haven't watched it yet.
How can you leave things at last episode? I can't do that. I need to know how it ends.
Look, I was starting like 2 other things to try to catch up, and I was like, oh well, I kind of messed up my whole flow right now. So then it all just went to shit.
Shiny Parasect.
Shiny Parasect. Oh my god.
Yeah, just
guys,
shiny
make sure if you haven't
hanging about.
If you guys haven't already, guys, make sure to leave a like on the stream. It helps out a ton. Helps spread the word.
Come here, Parasect.
I saw Nafi streaming on Twitch the other day, guys. It was insane.
I was on Twitch and YouTube, both at the same time.
Insane.
Crazy. There we go. I got the Parasect.
Yeah, Marcy told me about that, but I'm like, Moon says it's on the playtest servers, so I'm like, hopefully they give him a good buff. Because you can't do my boy Metagross like that, man. The best Pokemon, you know, better than Psyduck.
That's a lie.
Yeah, the only Pokemon better than Psyduck. Metagross.
I hope Metagross is really bad in Unite.
In the playtest servers he is, because they really just didn't want to buff him for shit. But they'll probably buff him when they release him, though.
Nah, he's bad.
Nah.
He's to stay bad.
Psyduck's bad.
No, Psyduck's like OP. If they don't want to put him in Unite because they know he'll just break the game.
Exactly. That's why they waited so long. That's why they waited like 2 years to put him in Unite.
No, that's Psyduck, not thingy.
What, Golduck's already in Unite?
No, Golduck.
Yeah,
Psyduck's good.
Yeah, Psyduck gets one shot by like a Beldum.
Nah.
Yeah.
This is all fake news.
No, he gets one shot by Beldum specifically. He's good against everything else, but Beldum, he like gets one shot, man. I mean, I know he'll be in the Indigo Disc, but you know. Yeah, he gets one shot by Only Beldums.
What was that? That was a shiny. Where is it? I was so high up in the air.
You heard a
How did it
shine.
sparkle? Oh,
Maybe-
it sparkled again.
maybe
It's a
heard
shiny Psyduck!
Yo, let's go. Maybe you found a shiny
It's
Psyduck,
a
guys.
random shiny Psyduck while I'm.
Bro,
trying
this
to
is the
have
third.
Berry
This is the
fucking
third
alpha.
time Navy pops up into like while I'm doing like shiny hunts and like automatically just finds a shiny. This is the third damn time, man.
Yeah, but to be fair, I am playing Legends this time, so it's not like I'm not gonna find the shinies.
I mean,
Does that mean I'm on phase 10 now for Psyduck? God damn it!
bro, I mean, what would you rather phase on? A random shiny or Psyduck?
A random shiny, because then I can have the Psyducks on stream.
Nah, Psyducks appear every time you're not on stream. They're too shy, Nafy. The Psyducks are too shy.
Apparently, because they just never want to give me an outbreak for it.
They're like, Nafy, we can't appear on screen. You know, we're too glamorous. We're too shy.
I mean, I proof because it just randomly shined for me.
TREECKO. Neither of them are shiny.
I guess I'm on to phase 10.
It's taking this long just to get like one shiny starter, and I'm going for all three. It's gonna be a pain. I still have to order the link cable though, so I could transfer both of them into a Pokemon Emerald and just save them there until I get the other two. And then I can transfer them all to Ruby.
There's another shiny.
An-
Another one. Where is it? Where's this one?
it's
What
another
was it?
it's another Psyduck, Navy. It's another
I
Psyduck.
don't think it can be Psyduck this time. I'm in like the middle area.
Where there's a will, there's a Psyduck.
What was it? What shined?
It's a Paris.
Was it the Geodude down here?
No,
It was the Geodude
it was
down
the
there.
Geodude.
It was the weird yellow Geodude down here.
He found the
Alright, stay in
golden
the ball.
poop, guys. He found the golden poop.
I found the golden nugget.
They found the
I got it.
golden
I caught
nugget.
it.
Are you gonna name him Nugget?
I'm literally just here to get Avoc berries. I'm going to each outbreak because I need Avoc berries, and I don't want to waste Avoc berries hunting Avoc berries.
Too bad. You have to use all the berries.
No, because all I have to do is like fly past an area, see if it's an Avoc berry outbreak, and then if it is, just catch them all. If it's not, just fly to the next one. That's my routine.
That's the Navy routine, guys. Just
But
get
for
a
some reason,
bunch of shiny Psyducks.
there's just so many shinies in this map. I don't know why.
It's because it's the shiny map, Navy. It's the shiny map.
Yeah, I've got shiny Parasect, shiny Psyduck, and shiny Geodude. All random encounters too. They're not even like outbreaks.
The shinies are just attracted to you when you're off stream, Navy.
Apparently, to be fair, I have what I think this is my, I want to say, 17th or 18th non-Psyduck shiny for this hunt.
How many Psyducks have you found?
9 now after this one.
You gotta get a whole box full of shiny Psyducks, Navy.
I probably will before I find an alpha. I would not be surprised.
Nah, Navy. You're about to fill up the box, right? And then you find the alpha, but it's an alpha shiny Psyduck.
And I can't catch it because the box is full. That'll actually, I'll be so upset. That'll be the worst thing, but it'll be such a good and funny video for it though. I found the shiny alpha that I was looking for, and I couldn't get it. None here.
Alright, hopefully you guys can still hear the music. I've turned it kind of down, so I apologize.
I can't, but it's muted the stream, so.
Guys, Nafy's watching the 100 Psyducks who really don't want to evolve.
It's like the best show.
It's already a 10 out of 10 for Nafy.
Like the anime, like the actual anime, 100 Girlfriends one, is not bad. It's actually pretty decent.
It's just hilarious, man. It's just hilarious.
I've not watched all the episodes. I've only watched like up to episode 3. But yeah, it's been pretty funny so far. Hey,
I want this TREECKO shine, Napier. Tell the TREECKO to shine right now.
Not until my mudkip shines.
Nah. Who will win, Napier or Al? Who will get the shiny first?
Well, if it's just a shiny, easily me.
Specifically the shiny starter.
So one's my finally shiny Piplup right now.
The shiny Gen 3 starter in a Gen 3 game.
One's when I go onto BDSP and find a mudkip.
That's a Gen 4 game. Technically, that's a Gen 8 game.
Okay, what about if I do it on Auraz?
Technically, that's a Gen 6 game. Because
But it's also Gen 3
it's a Gen 3 game remade in Gen 6.
But it's also Gen 3.
Okay, it has to be a Hoenn starter in a Gen 3 game that's on a DS and not 3DS. Not a remake.
I don't say Game Boy Advance.
Because why not?
Because that's where, you know, it originated from. That's where Gen 3 was.
Yeah, because you got Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Since you're saying it's on DS, that means you can't play it.
Well, you can
I
play
know
it
you
on
can
the
get
DS.
DS Lite and yeah, I know you can play it on the DS, but its home system isn't the DS.
On a Game Boy Mini.
Game Boy Mini.
Was it the Game Boy Mini or was it a Game Boy Advanced Mini? I can never remember.
I think it's just the Game Boy Mini.
I know they had a PSP Mini that like it flipped up or slid up, I guess.
I don't know.
It was a weird thing, but it looked pretty cool. Oof. I cracked my knuckles and they had like just such a flow of fresh air go through them. It was insane. What are you planning to hunt after the mudkip, Nafi?
Torchic.
And after that?
TREECKO.
And after that?
I don't know. I don't think that far.
I didn't think I'd get that far. I figured I'd die
No,
before I got all through.
Honestly, yeah, I saw that's basically me right there. I don't think all three were actually possible.
Nafia's like, this is a generational hunt. My children's children will still be on Mudkip.
100 years later, down the line.
100 years, shiny Mudkip. 100 years, shiny Mudkip.
Then they go straight on to doing Torchic.
By then they had to change the battery like 7 times.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the latest episode of Rick and Morty. I need to watch it after the stream.
I've only watched, like, I think the first 2 episodes of the Rick and Morty season.
Then you're 5 behind. Since episode 7 just came out today.
I've got too much anime to watch.
That's true, that's true.
I'm still an episode behind on Shield Hero. I need to watch that at one
I'm
point.
still a season behind on Shield Hero.
Yeah, you're still in season 2, like. I still need to watch Apothecary Diaries new episode. I'm trying to figure out what other new episodes are there on. Oh, here we go. Finally, it's where I can get berries from.
I want to go look for new work pants, but then like I went to Costco because I usually get mine there because they're pretty cheap. Plus they're very comfortable. Because like a few of my pairs ripped. They got snagged on some stuff, so like they just fully ripped, and I got very sad. But what sucks is that Costco doesn't have them out right now. They only have like the winter stuff out, so I'm like, oof. So I gotta go to Sam's
Rip.
Club later. I always wondered what the difference between Costco and Sam's Club was. After going to Sam's Club, it's really just one difference. And that's just that, like, Sam's Club has more, like, named brand stuff. Meanwhile, Costco has, like, a lot more of its own brand stuff. Like that whole Cricklin brand.
Yeah.
And if he has no idea what I'm talking about, guys.
I got no idea what these shops are.
He's too British to understand.
I don't understand your accent.
Well, about I tell you that you are cool.
Don't run away, Drifloon. I need to catch you for berries. Oh no, the Drift Blim.
Bum, bada bum. It's so nice.
Another Drift Blim.
Another one? Another
Wait,
shiny one?
I didn't realize Drift Blim can learn Explosion.
They can. They explode.
Yeah, it just blew me up.
I mean, think about it. A balloon pops.
That's very
Pretty
true.
much an explosion.
But why would you want to? Why would you want to explode yourself? That's kind of weird.
I mean, the Reggies do it.
Yeah, I mean, so does a lot of things do it.
A lot of things do
Voltorb,
it. Fortress being the biggest one
Geodude.
that I remember.
Yeah, Fortress does it. Yeah.
Besides Electrode, Fortress is like the one I always think of whenever I remember the move Explode or Self-Destruct.
I always think of Growler.
Who?
Growler.
Oh, Graveler.
Yeah, the Geodude evolution.
No. I remember them. I remember them doing it, but I always remember more so the Electrodes because like they're legit. Like every time you encounter them in as an item, they like almost always explode, and I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
The only reason for damp is just that. I still hate that Mudkip's got like the shittiest like hidden ability.
Wait, what's his hidden ability?
Damp.
I mean, Dam's not too bad. It doesn't really help him specifically. But it's not that bad.
I mean, it's still worse comparative to like the other ones, being Speed Boost and I think. Well, I mean, I guess Grovyle doesn't have the greatest one, or Sceptile doesn't have the greatest one either, being I think Unburden. So he has to lose his item to gain a stat increase.
No, that's really good. Unburden's really good.
Yeah, but like Grovyle,
especially competitive style.
yeah, but like Grovyle doesn't have access to that many good moves, especially after like the whole physical special split that happened. He lost his signature move. Everything just said no. Everyone got so sad.
I don't know. I think Leaf Storm is pretty good still.
I mean, yeah, but still, I kind of wish they gave him some new moves. At least to keep up.
You never know. Gen 9, they can. They give the Gen 4 starters a bunch of new moves and stuff. Like Torterra now has Shell Smash.
Man, they should have
Infernape can learn Rage and Fury, I think.
Yeah, but Infernape needs to learn Ice Punch, man.
No, because it's a fire type. Why would it be having
It
an
has
ice
the
type?
other two punching moves, man. You can't have two.
Yeah, it makes
punching
sense
moves.
for them.
It's not the third
But
one.
what a fire type, just melts the ice. It'd be weird to have a fire type use an ice type move.
No.
Thunder Punch and Fire Punch
You see
makes
why?
sense.
You see why? So it pisses off Twiggy because then it could one-shot Torterra, and we can laugh maniacally as it does.
I mean, it can still one-shot Torterra anyway.
True, but it'd be better with an ice move because then you'd laugh.
Like stab fire type move is just good as good.
Yeah, but it's part ground, so it gets that neutral.
No, it's not. It just ground is not ground doesn't make it neutral. That's rock. I'm pretty sure fire type's still super effective against
Oh,
ground.
it's only 2 times super effective, but he's got that 105 defense.
Yeah, but it's Flare Blitz or Rage and Fury now as well.
And that 4 times weakness to ice.
Yeah.
Tommy, how you doing, Tommy?
Hoya.
Hoya, Tommy. Tommy, we
Hoya,
still need to watch
Tommy.
Spy Family.
Yeah, Tommy, we need to watch Spy Family. We're so far behind.
Tommy, I've had like
We need
3
you.
clips of your arc already happening, and I'm like, Tommy, you need to watch this because she's just being a badass.
There's a lot of your action,
There's
especially in the latest episode.
there's a lot of your leg, man. There's a lot of it in the latest episode.
I've heard that, yeah, there's quite a lot in episode 8.
Tommy do like them tick ties, so he would like to see the your leg. You've been sick, Tommy? What the heck, man?
Just beat up the sickness, come on.
Come on, get down with the sickness. Come on, get down with the sickness. Napier, are you down with the sickness?
I'm not.
You need to catch up on everything. You need to catch up on
Every
everything.
single thing.
Tommy, just tell your family, guys,
be
I'm gonna
alright.
be busy Saturday, and then join me, Nafi, and then maybe Mark if he actually has time, and we just binge watch the rest. Easy, Tommy. Easy.
Like, we're half through episode 3.
Yep.
Hey, handsome Tommy.
And I believe they're about to be episode 8 right now, since that's what like this whole week I think is episode 8 for a lot of animes.
Yeah.
So like 4.5 episodes behind Tommy.
Except from Freyrin. Freyrin's on episode 12.
Who?
Freyrin? It's on episode 12.
Did you know that like so someone posted a tweet of, I think you might have mentioned this too. They posted a tweet about the elf anime, right? And
Yeah.
it was a guy being like, "Oh my god, I love her so much. She's so fun." And then someone's like, "That's a minor," and I'm just like, "The fuck?" And everyone was
No, I've seen that. Yeah, it's so stupid.
That's a minor. Man, so many people are. She's an elf, man. The whole. Have you not watched the anime? It's about how like she ages so slowly, and she just watches basically everyone she loves age fast and die.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the anime, though.
How
She
can...
beats the Demon King with a.
See, now calling her a lolly would be fine because like she is, I believe. But like calling her a minor is like just inherently wrong, man.
Like even like I can kind of see why people call her a lolly, but at the same time it's like.
But to be fair, anytime a
it's not
character
as bad as other ones out there.
anytime a character is just flat, they usually just refer, which is weird because usually it means for both like you have to be both short, young looking, and flat to be considered one. But then people always just go to like whatever character looks like a child, basically.
Yeah, but it's like how do I explain it? You got the people who sort of like anyone who's small is basically a lot of people. So like my tiny senpai, she's a lolly because she's small. But
She
there
is
are
a
women
cat,
who
man.
look like
She's a
that.
cat, and I do find it funny though. See, no one had a problem with like I think well, no, they still had a problem, but I still found it funny that no one really mentioned My Tiny Senpai. Or I didn't see anyone really mention it. It's a great anime, guys. You should definitely watch it. My Tiny Senpai is adorable.
Wait, my tiny senpai, yeah.
Yeah, but no one really mentioned it as much as like the whole like my senpai is annoying, or even with
Oh
Uzaki.
no, they did. Twitter was all against it.
Were they? Damn. Well, I didn't hear anything about that. I
Yeah,
only heard
before it
about
came
that
out,
once.
yeah.
I think it's because she was a bit taller and like a little bit older looking than the usual other ones, which is fine. Except for Uzaki, honestly she'd look like she'd be around the same, or like she is technically supposed to be older than Uzaki. But it's so weird whenever like people are like, "Oh my god, no, that's wrong." Because like for once you actually have like an anime character in university. Because people get so mad when it's in high school, but like now it's in university, but people are still mad, and I'm like, you guys are so pissed off at the fact that they were in high school and now they're in university, and you guys are still pissed off.
No, they just want something to complain about. That's why.
They always want something to complain about. It's so stupid. Anime. Yeah, Tommy. I paused One Piece. I'm about to be episode 800, but I've paused it for now so I can catch up with all the seasonal anime I've missed.
I mean, you know it's bad if they trying to cancel Freyrin. You know it's bad because that's like it's one of the sort of most wholesome, just calm and nice animes that are out there.
That one, no, that's the Elf Throw one, or which one is that one again?
Yeah, that's Freyrin's the elf one.
So wholesome, but then
But
all
it has sad, so it's wholesome, but it has some subject.
I always like the thing is like you'll have like some of the most wholesome anime, right? But then Twitter will only focus on that one scene where it's like slightly NSFW, and then they'll act like that's the whole anime, and then it's like they won't talk about any of the other part, being like, oh, but look at all this
That
stuff.
was
No,
literally what happened to Fru, and like I think the latest episode.
it was the
she
it
was
was the
just
clothes,
acting like
the
a
potion,
child,
right?
kicking her feet.
I thought
Yeah,
the one I saw more was about the potion that dissolves clothes.
Yeah, no, yeah, that one, yeah, that bit was a bit. Well, it's not a bit, yeah. People got annoyed at that bit too.
Disaster Gaming. How you doing, Disaster? I commissioned that person, by the way, Disaster. I didn't know they also did rigging, so I also got a rig from them. So well, I'm waiting on the rigging for the character model. Christopher, how's it going, Christopher? How you doing? Tommy, can you grab Disaster's link? Omar, I don't know if you're still here, but can you grab Tommy's link? You found an outbreak?
I can't find an outbreak.
Oh.
It's gone.
I can send you the sample they sent me so far. It was like a sketch. I'll send it to you, Nathan. What do you think? I know I kind of wanted them to make the hair shorter, but they said that they really couldn't without it making it look a lot weirder. Copy image. Nathan. There you are.
Pretty good.
You're good. You just woke up.
Someone's rigging it for you.
Yeah. So they're making the actual like character first, and then they're gonna make the rigged version when I can upload, so I can actually have it like a VTuber or live 2D, I guess. Yeah. Thank you, Tommy. I sent it to you, Disaster, so if you want to... Yeah, if you guys are wondering about the hair, I did cut my hair recently. I cut it a bit short, so I'm letting it grow out so that it grows in. I never cut my hair to look nice. I always cut it in to grow in nice. So I always get a bit uncomfortable like having like taking off my hat and stuff, because I'm like, it's gonna grow out and look nice, but I'm at the first part where it's like it's not gonna look great. Kind of like when you have a flower, you have like little spuds that are like kind of going everywhere, but then you have the flower actually bloom. Nice. Thank you. Bum, 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 bum. And you went back to work and you're trying to get back into rhythm. Nice. What happened? Were you sick? How you doing, Disaster? Were you sick? Were you not sick? I'm confused. Me and Nafi are in the Discord VC if anyone would like to join us. Anyone who has the trusted member role. Christopher, you're in the Discord, right? I just want to make sure, because I know today is Caitlin's birthday, and then I always make an announcement for everybody's birthday. So I'm just trying to making sure, because I know your birthday is I believe after KJ, so it's like on the 15th of December. I'm just wondering, so I don't have to worry about like looking for the @ or like making sure the @ is there. You don't have Discord, all right. I'll just make the announcement on YouTube then.
Mio Celio.
Say Celio, my mind goes to like the American Dad episode. Stelio. Stelio, da da, Stelio. Stelio, da da, Stelio. You were sick with a bug, hit everyone at work, as it turns out. Damn.
Yeah, everyone at work? That's not good.
I'm kind of constantly checking my email real quick, guys, because I am waiting for my new printer to arrive. I have nowhere to place it, so it's gonna stay under my bed for like a while. Basically, until I can find a place to, you know, assemble it properly, it's gonna stay under my bed. Actually, I probably should not keep it under my bed. My cat might pee on it because she likes to mark anything that's new in a box. That's what happened to my Legos, man. Luckily, like, they were still in the box, but they were also in the plastic bags that they were, like, sealed in. So I didn't have to do anything. I just had to throw away the box. Which kind of sucks because I was going to use the box for storage of my Legos. Oh no, not the you know what virus. That's the worst.
Dun 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 dun.
You got your tablet today, so you're back in business for art commissions. Tomorrow is Chucky Day. You're streaming DVD. I was gonna do Mario Kart tomorrow. I was gonna ask Andreas if he wanted to stream Mario Kart tomorrow. Because I haven't done that one. I want to get back into doing more Mario Kart. I know I don't get too many people joining in to the lobbies, so I'm always gonna try to keep Mario Kart as like a collab thing. Because I know a lot of people as well don't really get too many people joining in. So like, if the few people I have and the few people they have join in, then it comes out to be a pretty decent lobby. Oh. I hate it when I press the wrong button. I don't know when I'll do DVD. I already had today's
God.
I already had this week's schedule set up because I was gonna do Shiny Hunting today, Mario Kart tomorrow, Pokemon Unite on Twitch. Then Thursday I was gonna do some more Shiny Hunting. Friday was gonna be Fortnite, followed by starting God of War, Ragnarok. Well, not Ragnarok, God of War on Twitch, and then Saturday was gonna be a what was I gonna do Saturday? I think I was gonna make Saturday like a pause day for me, and then Sunday I was gonna go back to doing some more God of War on Twitch, and then kind of rinse and repeat for a while till anything new comes out. Nice. Yeah, I'll DM Andreas after today. Well, after stream today. I gotta do a lot of things after stream, man. Speaking of which, I'm gonna message KJ real quick to see if
Play some Lethal Company.
I keep hearing about Lethal Company, but I have no idea what that is.
It's hard to explain. It's basically a horror game.
Oh, Lethal Company. I keep putting an A by accident. Oh, like the back rooms?
It's not exactly the back rooms. It's more of a
SCP.
you go to each location, and it's just monsters you gotta avoid.
Oh, kind of like the SCP games, except you don't hunt them down. You just try to avoid them instead.
Yeah, you gotta like get materials and stuff for a company.
Guys, remember to make sure to leave a like on the stream if you haven't already. Helps out a ton.
Hey, Christopher.
So that's gonna be the plan for today. I'll see if I can find anybody with like. If anything, I'll just ask KJ if she can make like a template for me, so I can start like scheduling streams, or at least making a nice list. Cause there are a few times where I honestly just like don't know what to stream, and it's better to like have things planned out. I've been getting ready to do meal preps for the week for work. I kind of failed a little bit because I was supposed to make food yesterday, but I forgot to. But luckily, because of all the food we had left over from my mom's party, I still had a lot of food there, so I just packed that and I ate that at work. And it was good, so it was fine. So I might honestly start the process tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next week. Because we still have a lot of food. I do have to make rice though, because I'm not a big fan of. I enjoy red rice every now and then. I really have started to like dislike it a lot. So I usually make like white rice with a bit of like chicken broth, I guess you could say. I don't know what it's called, but I put it in there. Makes it taste pretty good, or very good, and then I just put it in there with the meat that we have left over. Boom, easy meal prep for me. Look at all these TREECKOs, not one in a shine. Red rice,
I'll go to Japan when.
So red rice is basically the same way you cook rice, except you add like tomato in it. So it's kind of like tomato rice, I guess you could say. Tomato rice. My dad really likes it. I used to like it a lot. I'm not a big fan of Hispanic rice a lot of times because they usually put like vegetables in there, and I'm not a big fan of like mushy vegetables with my rice. Oh, I reset before I even checked. Damn. Those were the shinies. Those could have been the shiny, man. Because usually they'll put like corn, carrots, peas in the rice and stir it in there, and I'm not a big fan of that stuff, man. I don't like cooked vegetables a lot. Usually, it's funny because my family will always make fun of me. I'm not a big fan of this either because like they'll usually make fun of me for what I eat. But that's usually like whatever I eat in front of them. Most of the time when they're out though, I'll usually go into the fridge and just get like a piece of celery or some carrots and just munch on those. Or I'll just eat whenever they're not here. But you've never had red rice, Tommy? Yeah, it's basically just kind of like tomato rice. I mean, it tastes good. It's nice. I'm just not a big fan of the one that. I'm not a big fan of the ones that they made because it's also another one with like a bunch of vegetables in it. So it's like, it really does change the flavor as well, and I'm not a big fan of how it changes the flavor. Which is kind of funny because like you have like I say tomato rice, but then I say I don't like the vegetables in it. But this one's more of like a I guess it is chopped tomatoes, but like it's all mushed together. It's kind of like a paste that you put into it. I don't know. We still have a bunch of chicken though. I have to like. I could either cut it up, or I'll probably. I was gonna ask my sister if she could cut it up into cubed parts because I found like a nice cool chicken recipe. Because I honestly I've been scrolling through Instagram and all I see is a bunch of meal prep videos and I'm like I'd like to do that. I'd like to make that. I need to go buy macaroni though, because as much as I do like rice, having it all the same would kind of really get a bit dull for me. So I'd probably make enough for like 3 servings of rice, and then make 2 servings of mac and cheese. That way I have like rice one day, macaroni and cheese, rice, macaroni and cheese. That way it alternates. That way I don't have to like always have the same technical meal every day. It'll just be like every other day and it'll be fine. I bought these like meal prep containers from Costco. They're like $20 and it was 5 of them, so like 1 for each day that I go to work. Speaking of which, I probably will make some rice for tomorrow. I did have some leftover pizza I was planning on taking, but I think I might just make the rice. Have enough for like 3 servings. What is your favorite food, Nathy?
I don't really have a favorite food, personally. I just normally just eat whatever the weather is.
My favorite
seafood. I do not like seafood.
I'm not a big seafood fan. Whether it's crustaceans or actual just fish, I'm not a big fan of seafood. I used to always just say I don't like fish, but then people would offer me like shrimp and stuff and crustaceans, and I'm like, no, I don't like seafood. But they're like, no, you just said you didn't like fish. And I'm like, I hate people like that where they'll just try to do the loophole thing around you. I mean, it's fun and all, and I do it too, but like, I hate it when it's about food, because then it's like, I don't want to decline, because, you know, they do tell me it's rude, but at the same time, I'm just like, no, I already said I don't like it, I don't mind it. I still don't like that too, when it's like, don't decline food, and I'm just like, okay, but in my mind, I always wonder, like, okay, don't decline food, but what if you're allergic to the food, man? I mean, you could say it, and that'd be your way out of it, but at the same time, I'm just like, if I don't want to eat, I don't want to. I don't want to accept food, man. I don't, man. But I always had to, and I always hated that because I'm just like. I mean, to be fair, half the time it was just like get the food, and then I just give a second tray to my dad, and he'd eat it because he liked the food. But I'm just like, I hate it more because like my parents would always take me to like parties where they had like. Honestly, like half the time, whenever they dragged me along to a party, they had terrible food. They really did. It was nothing I liked. It was all awful. I really hated it more, especially because like my dad was like, "Oh, they'll have food that you'll like there." It was all vegetarian. My dad was a bit upset, but it was I mean, they had meat, but it was more fish, so it wasn't really like vegetarian. It was like at most pescatarian, but they had a lot of fish in it. I really didn't like it though, because like again, I'm not a big fish person. My dad lied to me. He said they'd have at least a bit of steak, and then I also felt inclined to go because it was my uncle's party, so it was my dad's brothers. But at the same time, I really just disliked it, and I hated it more. My mom, it was like the one time my mom actually was on my side and was like, "Damn, man, they said they were gonna have it, and that's why you came." And like they just said, "Your dad lied to you." So my mom took me home. My dad was a bit upset because he's like, "Why'd you leave halfway through me?" And I'm just like, I wouldn't have come if like if you just told me there was not gonna be any food I like. I'm not a big fan of hanging out with like majority of my family because it's always forced interactions rather than genuinely just letting me be, and I hate that so much. Especially when the party, because it's always like, "Oh, go say hi to this person, go say hi to that person." I just don't want to, man. I'm not a person who just like directly wants to go up to it. I only go to places where I know people, and I go to those people, and I just sit there with those people. But I barely want to talk to anybody I know in my family. Don't accept food that you don't want to eat. Learn that the hard way, man. I say that, but then they always call me rude, and then my whole family gangs up on me. There's like, "It's rude. Don't be rude. Don't be," and I'm just like, okay, but it's rude to like just give someone food that they don't want at all. It's like, "Don't be disrespectful. Don't be this," and I'm just like, "No, man. If I don't want it, I don't want it. You know. If I politely decline, that's fine. That's fine. That should be fine. Politely, like I know when I was younger, I did not like politely decline. I'd always be like, "Ew, no." Like older me would be like, "No, no, thank you, I'm fine." But my mom would still be like, "Take it, take it, take it, take it," and I'm just like, "No, I don't want it. I'm fine." And she'd pinch me in my arm, and I really hated that. There is no shiny TREECKO, guys.
TREECKO does not exist.
Shiny TREECKO doesn't exist, man.
No, just TREECKO in general doesn't exist.
TREECKO exists. He's right here. Look, there's gonna be two of them right here. Yeah, like right here. Look. He's even on my screen. He's on my screen.
I don't see your screen.
He's in the bottom middle of my screen, man.
I see nothing.
TREECKO's on screen, man. He's on the screen. Look at him. He's right there.
I don't see anything.
I see him.
I don't.
I do.
Yo, Al goes to Japan when?
I have no idea. My sister went to Japan and she went through this whole thing where it's like you can go to Japan and it's cheaper, but you go as like a group with like a group of people and you just don't know them. And I'm like, that'd be pretty cool to do, but at the same time I'd be very like socially anxious. But I'd at least want to go to if I ever go traveling, I always want to go with one person who knows the language at least. Either knows the language or has like or has lived there or has been there and knows like the etiquette better just to help me more. Because I don't mind having like a guide to help me, but I get like very anxious around new people a lot of times. So I'm like, I'd prefer if it's like someone I know.
I'll think about going next year, hopefully. Ooh. Oh, shiny Rhydon.
Rhydon these nuts.
Rhydon these.
Hello, Disaster.
I just come into.
Nothing.
Disaster came into the Rhydon these nuts.
Yeah, I just found a shiny Rhydon.
Love to see shiny Rhydon.
Shiny Rhydon these nuts.
Shiny Rhydon these nuts.
But yeah, I'm hoping to go to Japan next year. Fingers crossed.
I kind of want to go to Japan.
Yeah,
I know
with
that
you.
Japan has like the greatest 7-Elevens ever, man.
Like, I've been learning Japanese sort of to make sure I'm properly sort of ready.
I should definitely download Duolingo.
Do it. Join me and Tommy in the Duolingo club.
It's better than Babbel. I've got Duolingo.
Yo, Tommy,
I got
you
my
should visit
130
Japan.
day streak.
I got it. Disaster, me, Tommy, and Nafi, we all go to Japan next year. Easy.
Do it. I'm down.
I'm down.
I'm down.
Come to
Tommy, you
Japan,
down?
guys. Tommy, come to Japan with us tomorrow. Not tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Come to Japan tomorrow. Come to Japan
Tomorrow.
next year, Tommy. Come on.
It's
We'll
time
all
to set
go.
up, man. Yeah, we'll
Like,
all
I'm
go.
planning to go anyway, so. Like, I've actually been
Tommy
planning
says
to
he's
go
up.
Anyway.
He's up.
You up?
He's up. He's up for it, you know.
Bet.
Definitely would download.
Because I am actually planning to go to.
Alright, time to
next year.
download Duolingo. Oh man, another thing. Time to download Duolingo off after stream. That's like 3 things I gotta do now. I gotta catch up on my anime. I gotta message Andreas, and then I gotta download Duolingo. Time to buy that book, Japan for Dummies.
Honestly, I'm thinking about doing that just to sort of like, so I have everything covered. Like I know everything.
Definitely on the way back from Japan, from Japan back home, I'm gonna do the same thing as my sister. Obviously I'd have to buy stuff for my family, but I'd honestly buy a shit ton of curry bread before I go. I'd buy a shit ton of curry bread before I go back. I'm not gonna
Yo,
lie.
you should ask Mark if he wants to go to Japan next year.
Yo.
So we can get Mark on it too.
Mm.
Because obviously I'm legitimately going next year, and if any of you guys can go, oh Johnny Bronzong,
Johnny what?
like I would down Johnny Bronzor.
Bronze.
Not Zong.
Well, around what time next year though?
I was thinking either April or September, but probably September if you guys want to go.
Yeah, September works better for me. I can start saving up a lot easier now. I got tricked! I got tricked!
You got tricked.
I forgot the tail's
Tricked?
supposed to be red, and I saw like the shiny, like the stars that sometimes appear whenever you send out your Pokemon, and I got tricked.
Yeah.
Like my mind just
You
like
got
shiny, and my
absolutely
mind just like,
fooled.
no! I was bamboozled.
They got you like a fool.
Big rip.
Big RIP.
Where is the high off his ass TREECKO at?
He's in TREECKO Town.
Hey Tommy, you gotta learn Japanese like us to get ready.
I was gonna say, I thought Tommy knew Japanese, but no, he knows French.
No, I know he's been learning Spanish. I think during Duolingo,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
I need
Los
to get back
idiomas
to
que
learning.
hable Tommy son
Oh my god!
Inglés,
No way!
Español. What?
What happened?
Shiny Alpha Rapidash!
Let's go.
My first ever Alpha Shiny, and it's a Rapidash.
Nafi's like, but we
Very
get
nice.
free
Oh
Ponyta.
my god. When
Nafi's like, yeah. I mean, at least it goes with the free Ponyta, so now you have like 2.
Al, have you gotten a shiny alpha yourself?
I have not. I actually haven't.
My first shiny alpha was a Mantine.
I think I stopped shiny hunting after the first Outbreak update in Pokemon Legends Arceus, and then I haven't really been on there since. Except for that time I raced with Napi, Andreas, and I think Draconic, and then I don't know if it was I think it might have been Andreas or Draconic that kept getting shiny after shiny after shiny after shiny after shiny. Someone kept getting it. You know what I need to print out? I need to print out like a display stand for my DS's and my Game Boys, because I have them all just kind of laying around everywhere. Alright guys, I'll reset that, and I'm gonna turn on my light, so BRB.
Fair enough. So how is the... Oh, Napi's muted himself.
Napi is muted. I mean, I'm still here technically. I just had to stand up to go turn on the light.
Alright, then how is the amazing Ace Trainer Al?
No idea.
Fair enough.
I'm doing well. Oh, that means I can at least save my Christmas bonus this year for Japan then.
Are we being dead-ass serious about that, by the way?
I mean, I'm being dead ass serious. I'm down to go with Nafi because I'm always down to go with just as long as I have one friend. I'm down to really go anywhere. Like as long as I have like one friend that I want to go with, I'm down to really go anywhere.
Fair enough. I'll be right back myself, actually.
See, guys, Al's the homie. Al's the type of friend who, if you said I'm going to the center of the earth on a rowboat with two pairs of with 2 pairs of shorts and maybe like a year's supply of food, I'm just down to join along the ride.
Wait, what?
No, because Disaster was like dead serious. Are we doing Japan thing? I'm like, I'm serious.
Yeah, no,
I don't know
I'm
about
dead
that.
serious.
I'm dead serious, man. As long as I got one
I
friend
was
to go
going
with,
Japan
I'm good to
next
go.
year. Like my plan was to go to Japan next year. I don't mind, you know, having friends along the way to join me in this Japan trip.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm dead serious about going.
The only real question at that point is how do we meet up in Japan?
Well, we'll just meet at a station.
Oh,
Or I guess not even a station or an airport. I guess
yeah.
we'll just all try and get to the same airport, and we'll just stay around till everyone gets there.
You're like, where's Nafi? Where's this? Nafi's just gonna. I got it. We all just wear Pokemon like hoodies. That's how we identify each other.
I don't own a Pokemon hoodie.
You just buy one for the trip, man. Obviously.
Yeah.
So you get a Psyduck.
Even more money.
We get a Psyduck hoodie for Nafi. We get a Dragonite one for Tommy. We get a Gardevoir one for Disaster, and then we have me wearing a Metagross one. Boom, easy. That's how we find each other.
Yo, I'm gonna message Mark. Yo, Mark, you want to join us in Japan next year?
Japan.
I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna message him.
You know, I'm gonna have Duolingo downloading right now as I wait. Well, as I stream.
Where is Marcus? Where is he?
Marcus Plier.
I'm trying to find him. There he is.
Duolingo. I have to update so many things. Discord, Instagram, Max, Netflix,
Dude, I need that tattoo.
Crunchyroll, Disney Plus, Hulu. All of those are being updated. I should really delete Snapchat. I don't even use that anymore.
There we go. I've messaged Mark about it.
But I lost my streak with Tommy and I just stopped using Snapchat.
Rip.
I had someone complaining that I wasn't doing streaks, so I started doing streaks again.
This is
And
why
I
I don't
stopped
use
using
Snapchat.
Snapchat.
He
for
sounded
a
like
year.
the lady from Ba Sing Se. There are no shiny triggers in Ba Sing Se.
What is Boston?
I cannot wait to see
From
that
the-
character in live action.
From the Avatar show, Last Airbender. When they go to the
I
Earth
don't
Kingdom,
watch it.
there's like there is no war in Ba Sing Se.
Oh, Mark replied.
Oh my god, guys, we can celebrate my birthday in Japan. Let's go. Depending on when we go. Navy said September, but it depends on what days.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
I mean, if you want to set it up to, you know, it be on your birthday, then we'll have a good sort of reason to go to Japan.
That's true.
I was planning to go for a week if you guys have the money for it.
Well,
I'll
let's see.
definitely have the money for
It'll be like an 8-month save-up period, so I should have a good amount of money, honestly, depending on how much the tickets would cost and whatnot. If
For me, at least, it's like for plane ticket there and back, it's like thousands and something.
oh, I gotta search it up.
Me, it'd be $2,000.
My sister went to Japan, so I'd have to ask her like how much like she spent, so I would have a rough estimate. on
I would probably save up like $4 grand, if anything, as a bare minimum. I should hopefully have $4 grand by the time that rolls around.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have enough if I basically just stop all my expenses, like not like all my leisure expenses, basically. Because if I'm being honest, I've been using all my leisure money every month I get it. So if I start right now saving up, I should have around 5K. For if anything happens and I need to like give it. Well, I mean, I have my bucket of money which I could dump out and try to see how much is in there. I know there's at least like 1,000 in there, so. And I do have time off. I do have like, how much time off do I have? Jesus Christ. I think I have like a whole month of time off saved up.
Well, that's pretty good then.
Yeah, because I barely use my time off, man. I think I only ever use it whenever my dad... Like, since I work with my dad, whenever he has time off, I just ask for it off as well, because it's like, it's easier just to, like, have my own day off, basically.
Yeah.
Alright, give me a second, guys. Guys, distract chat.
Hello, chat. How you doing? This is my stream now. I'm taking over. Wait, what did you say?
Duck.
Duck? Quack?
Where's my controller at? Oh.
Wait, I got an idea.
He was right in front of me, literally.
Okay. So since it's our stream now, Napey, I'm gonna talk about some dumb shit. I got a brand new desk, and it is massive.
Let's go.
This, like, there's so much room on this desk. I can put anything on it if I wanted to.
Man, I need that, man. I need just a big desk. I have such a tiny desk, which is just being absolutely covered with cans.
Yeah, that was my old desk actually, but my old desk was my desk was covered in candles. This one, it's honestly so nice. I'm very happy with this thing.
It's not covered with cans, is what you're trying to say.
Not yet.
yeah, not yet. Just wait until all the cans arrive, and then you'll have like no space again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's a Naval Disaster stream. We've taken over. It's our stream now.
Alright, I'm back.
Yep.
Oh no, he's back.
Oh,
we can't take over the stream anymore.
It ended before it even started.
Damn.
Actually, we have done a stream together, haven't we, Napey?
I think you guys did.
I think we've done a clamp stream, but with someone else as well.
I know you guys were with me with Dead by Daylight. That's all I remember.
Yeah, no, we've been doing Dead by Daylight, but not like us two streaming at the same time sort of thing for clamp.
Just the
I'm not
collab duo.
I think it was like we did like a shiny race or something in Legends. I think I don't know.
I think we have done one, but I'm not too sure what it was in.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
my third printer came. This thing is fucking huge, man.
Your third printer?
Yeah, I ordered a third one because of Black Friday because they were all on sale, and I got this one for like $100 off. It was already like the cheapest, biggest, best printer you could get because it's basically the same as a nearly $1,000 printer from Creality, except it's $470, but I got it for $350 on Black Friday with a discount code because it was already $100 off with the discount with the Black Friday. And then the discount code gave me like $20 off plus like free shipping anything over $300. So, or I guess anything over $100 is free shipping, I believe. So I got it for a good price, $350.
Not bad.
Technically
bad at all.
$360 because of tax, but you know.
Yo,
It
you
is
should make me
huge. Robin?
I'll be back in a sec. I just need a loo.
He needs to lull. Napi's gotten like 4 shinies. Meanwhile, I'm still here trying to get a TREECKO. Man, this is the same luck I have in like the in the Grand Tundra with that 1 in 100 chance of getting a shiny. I still get pissed off at those people who say it's a 1 in 25 chance of getting a shiny in the Dynamax Adventures. It's not. It's a 1 in 100. You roll 4 dice. You roll 4 100-sided dice. You know. Each of those is still 1 in 100. Alright, neither of those two are shiny.
Dude, what do you do if you get a shiny Poochyena instead of TREECKO?
I clip it and I send it to Redley, and then he'll make fun of me for it as he makes a video for me.
Fair enough.
Bum,
I
bum,
found
bum,
2
bum,
shinies
bum,
in
bum,
Dynamax
bum.
Adventures. What shinies have you gotten, Chris?
Funny enough, so the odds go lower and lower technically as you go for like more and more. So it goes into a 1% chance times a 1% chance, making it a 0.1% chance, then multiply it again to make it an 0.1% chance, and then again for the. Because typically how it goes is like you roll for a 1 on a 100-sided die, and then after that you roll again. So each of them kind of goes differently because you have different paths you can take. So while you may roll like a 2, a 1, 2, like, all the combinations make it by far, like, you multiply them by each other so much more. So I think it goes into like a 1 in a... I want to say 1 in a million? It might not be that though. It might be like a billion chance of getting all 4 of them to be shiny. Because you have to get the first one to land, second one to land, the third dice to land, and the 4th dice also to land.
If I got 4 shinies at once during a Dyna adventure, I would be so sad.
Yeah, so it'd be like 100 times 100 times 100 times 100. So 100 is the power of 4, I believe. Let me see.
Did someone join us, by the way?
I think someone did.
No.
Yo, is that Mark?
Yes, hello.
How
Yeah,
much?
Hello there, Mark.
1,000, 1 million. Okay, so it'd be a 1 in 100 million chance of getting all 4 of them to shine.
Basically, impossible.
Mark's a Super Saiyan God now. Are you going after Andreas' role? Mark hype.
No.
What do you think, Mark? You gonna join us next September? Go to Japan?
Hopefully. I'll see how things go. If I can save up.
I'm
But like
probably
what I,
I mean,
but like what I,
September.
You've
but
got
like what I told Nafi, I will make sure that I have storage in my case to
Well,
take stuff back home.
you'll at least have like 10 months.
You will have to make sure.
Well, a bit less than 10 months. You'll have like 9 months to save up.
Like, at that
Yeah.
point, just bring an extra case with you. Just
Yeah.
so that's gonna be filled with stuff.
I'm gonna ask my sister how much it costs her because I know she did visit Japan, so I'm gonna see roughly how much she saved up, and I'll try to save up that same amount.
Let me know how much that was.
There we go.
Damn, this was like thought of right now.
I mean, Nafi was planning on going either way next year, But he's like,
Yeah,
you guys should join us. And then I'm like, oh, I'm down. And then I'm like, well, Disaster's here. Tommy's here. What if all 4 of us go? And then Nathan's like, true, but what if we add Mark? And we're like, yo,
Oh my
we're
God.
down, we're down, we're down.
I thought, you know, if anyone would go to Japan, then Mark would definitely like to go.
Yeah.
Mark's about to buy all the Pokemon merchandise. Like the minute we pointed out, Mark's already got his hands on it, and we're like, God damn it, Mark!
Fully, just carrying a bunch of plushies back home. Like,
Nathan's like, guys, look, the golden Psyduck statue. Mark's already got in his hands, and Nathan's just crying on the floor, like, no, it should have been me, not him. It should have been me.
You shouldn't point it out then.
You shouldn't have pointed it out, Nathan. That's your own fault.
See, the thing we need to think of is where do we go?
Well,
do we just go full on Tokyo or?
I mean, we could.
I say we go Tokyo, Kyoto, and other place.
So we go multiple places.
Many places.
Like we'll have to full on
we're only...
plan out the trip to like, make sure we have all the hotels ready and stuff like that.
Alright, it is time for me to just accept all the overtime I can then.
If only I was able to do that.
Easy
Other
Disaster,
position
just
of my job,
Easy Disaster, just get a second job.
I can barely live with the one I've got now.
I'm kidding, I kid. I got it, Disaster. Start an OnlyFans. Have them fund your trip to Japan.
You are not the first person to tell me to start an OnlyFans.
What did you change the icon to? What is that? What is? Can't even tell what it is. It's so small. What is it?
Wait, I need to fix it. There we go.
I know if I do start an OnlyFans, I've got one person who's going to subscribe to it instantly.
Oh,
I see it. Tommy, obviously, yeah.
yeah, Tommy would.
Absolutely.
But that negates the focus. Then Tommy's gonna have to earn more money for his trip to Japan.
Oh, true. Yeah. Can't. I'm just looking up how much it is to actually go from one to another.
Challenge Garkanackle.
I just say September 2024. From, I don't know, 2nd to the 8th.
I still don't get any TREECKOs, man. That's so sad. Wait, Tommy, would you be available on Friday or Sunday? Or asking because Mark's here. That way we can see if Mark's available. That way we can actually continue watching Spy Family.
Oh my god, I love Spy Family right now.
You support Disaster on his OF work. That's what Tommy
Oh wait,
said.
this one goes. Does this go to Paris? This one goes to my airport to Paris, and then Paris to Tokyo.
Friday, no,
Tommy,
perhaps Sunday if you're lucky. I mean,
Hey, Tommy, you want to go to Paris and we'll meet up on the airport?
oh my god, just go to Paris, guys. Like the week before, just stay the week there, and then just go to Japan afterwards. Easy.
Well, I was only saying that because my airplane stops in Paris, and then I have to wait like another hour or two.
Yeah, Tommy,
and then
just
get to the
just
next
meet
one.
up with Nafi in Paris, and then you go to Japan, man. So romantic.
I know, it would be so romantic.
You'll have the wee baguettes.
A wee baguette?
Wee baguettes. Can you not do Saturday, Tommy? Or only Sunday? Because like, all you gotta do is just tell your family, I'm busy Sunday. I look over to my right and I just see the calculator. I'm like, wait, what is this? Then I realize, oh wait, that's the odds for a shiny, 4 shinies in a Dynamax adventure. Saturday screwed you? Damn. I am kind of upset because I did technically turn down some overtime just recently. I did like 2 weekends of overtime, but I turned down another 2 days of overtime, mainly due to the fact that, well, it was Thanksgiving for the first one, and then the Saturday one was my mom's party, so I couldn't do either or. So I was like, oof. A bit upsetty. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. So many shinies that don't appear for me.
Shinies appear for you?
Said that don't appear for me, man. What's funny
Yeah,
is
but
that
when do-
after all this, I'm still not even gonna be able to go to the. I mean, I could go to the first gym, but I'm still gonna be around the Petalburg Forest because I'm going for Shroomish after the first three. I'm going for Shroomish. I'm going for an Altaria. I'm going for a Celio. I'm going for an Aggron. Shroomish, Altaria, Celio, Aggron, starter. And then my fifth one, that's not the starter. I'm not even sure what my last one was going to be. Originally, I was thinking of Bagon, but I'd already have a Flying Dragon with Altaria. What sucks is that,
You
like,
should go.
I am also going to be going for the Beldum on the game, but I have to, like, get through the whole game and then beat the Elite Four. Then I can start
You can
shining
shiny
Beldum.
hunt that belt?
Yeah, the gift Beldum.
I didn't-
You just can't shiny hunt it in the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire remakes.
Yeah,
Lame.
it's just Ruben Sapphire and Emerald.
Well, Emerald's a bit of a different case because, like, it's kind of harder to shiny hunt an Emerald because of the whole
Yeah, that is true.
yeah, the whole frame. Like, you could technically get yourself some guaranteed shinies, but it's a lot harder to do. Has to do with the whole frame rate of the game. You have to constantly keep resetting. Bum, 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 bum. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the music in the background, that is from Glitch X City. They were kind enough to upload a lot of amazing music onto their channel that we are allowed to listen to copyright free. It is amazing.
I gotta check out Glitches.
I got so confused one day because I was just because I always go to the playlists for the games. Sometimes I usually go to the lo-fi ones whenever I'm shiny hunting just to keep it more like calm and relaxing. But I got so confused one of the days because I accidentally put the game one when I thought it was the lo-fi one, and I always put them on shuffle, and my mind got instantly because they were playing the Friday Night Funkin' one, and I was like, oh god.
Tiffany would love that.
To be fair, it was my favorite song from Friday Night Funkin', the MILF one.
I've never played Friday Night Funkin', I'll be honest with you.
I played it once. I was not a big fan of it, unless like maybe if I was able to connect like a DDR mat, maybe it'd be a lot funner. But like you have to really like up down left right up down type of thing. It's more like DDR but with your fingers.
Up, down, left, right, BA start.
I really wish I was able to connect both of these. Like I kind of wish I had a similar setup to Beetle Binky. Like he's got all of them in like Game Boy SPs and then a regular Game Boy Advance to like control all of them at the same time. They're like some of
He's
them.
just got a crazy setup.
He does.
I mean, I
haven't
saw
seen
I saw who he bought it from because if you go on his Twitter, it, like because he doesn't post that often, so when you scroll down, you'll see the guy he bought it from,
Hey, it's Tate McRae. Check out my
or
new
at least
song
one of the
releases
sets
on
from,
YouTube
because it was
and YouTube
insane.
Shorts, your one-stop shop for music.
No ads, please no. My Trickos don't like having red tails. It's so upsetting, man.
I feel that for Totodile.
Totodile,
I give-
Pikachu.
I was shiny hunting Totodile in Soul Silver and I gave up.
Oh, I got my Totodile in Soul Silver. I was going for any of them except for Chikorita, and I ended up getting Totodile first. I named her KJ, since KJ's favorite Pokemon is a Totodile. I name a lot of my friends like favorite Pokemon after them. So like I have a Dragonite named Tommy. I've got an Kingdra named Kelsey. I've got a Psyduck named Nafi. I've got a Garchomp named Spartan. I've got an Arcanine named Volcanic. I've got a Luxray named Shinx.
A
And
Luxray named Shinx.
Yeah.
Oh, Shinx Squad, duh.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like, who's named Shinx?
Shinx Squad, obviously. I still need to hunt for a more Pekko named Mark. The Mark Pekko. But I'm not sure if I should just switch it into like a Pommy named Mark instead. To be fair, I'm pretty sure Mark goes with all the regional like rodents. I think Mark forgot he's like muted.
No, mostly Morpeko or Pommet are the ones.
Pomot.
This just came to my brain. Does anyone like Togedemaru?
It's kind of funny though, cause like my favorite two typings are both electric and steel, but like I'm not a big fan of almost any of the electric steel Pokemon.
How many electric steel types are there?
I think like 4. So the Magnemite line and then Togedemaru.
Yeah.
Those are the only ones I remember. There might be others, but I don't remember at all. Originally I thought Voltorb might have been electric steel as well, but no, it's just pure electric. Oh, let me see.
Seems like a decent price for me.
Jesus Christ, Nafi.
That's the flights. That's just,
I like how I
planes are
searched up
expensive.
electric steel types, and it has Magnezone, Magneton, and Magnemite, but then it also has Manectric, Electivire, and Electabuzz.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Wait, Electabuzz.
I mean, they are. Let's see. So we got the Magnemite line, Fighting Bug, Dark, Stunfisk. I think Stunfisk's alternate form might be electric. No, but it's not steel. Okay. Yeah, Fairy
Oh,
Steel,
it's
Steel
ground
Poison, Steel Fighting, Steel Fairy, Steel Dragon, Steel Grass, Steel Psychic, Steel Fairy, Rock Steel, Togedemaru. Yeah, those are the only 4 electric steel Pokemon, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, there's no other electric steel.
Well, I looked about how much it would cost for me to get to Japan.
How much?
1.5k seems to be around about
Your
How much
main
is-
favorite Pokemon is
1.5k. I don't know. What was that in? Let me have a look. How much is that in for me?
How much is that in America?
America. Let me have a look. Come on.
Looking at it from where I'm at, it's gonna be like $2,000.
Oh, I did the wrong way around. Wait.
I'm trying to buy a house, so we're gonna have to see how well that goes over.
Just under $2,000, like
Eh.
$1,928. But for me, it's 1.5 because it's pounds.
I DM'd my sister to ask her about her trip, how much it cost her, so I get a rough estimate roughly. Because I know it also I know it depends on like your it also depends on like what airline you go through and also what time of the year you
Yeah.
also go.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So maybe in September it'll be cheaper.
Probably. I know
think
that
the cheapest time's probably winter.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, that'd be technically better if we delay it more, because that's more time to save up.
Yeah, it is.
We
could wait till Christmas and go for a Christmas festival.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
No, we go at the end of summer so we can go to some firework festivals.
Yo, let's go.
Yeah.
Navey's trying to go for his anime moment right now, man. He's trying to.
Yeah, I'm getting my anime moment ready.
Yo, I would love an anime moment. Meet a
Navey's gonna
nice girl
dress in
there.
like a yukata. He's gonna break his sandal. He's gonna be like,
Could you
oh no.
imagine?
He's gonna be like, oh no, Tommy, carry me with your big strong muscles.
My
I would love
thing
to-
broke. My shoe broke. Please carry me.
Exactly.
I would love to live out Tani. I don't know how to say this stupid anime's name.
Which one?
Taniwaka, I think is what it is.
Oh, the one where he marries the girl, like almost episode 1, I believe, right? Or he asks her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
The one where he marries the girl. He gets hit by the car, but he asks the girl to marry her, and like.
Oh, Tonikawa.
Like if
Yeah,
they-
Tonikawa. There you.
yeah,
The
that one,
movie.
Tanikawa. Yes, I love that thing. That anime is so freaking
It's a
cute.
really good one. Yeah, I agree.
Great.
It's such a nice
I had to
anime.
stop at season 2 because it was too wholesome. It was breaking
Have
my
you
heart.
not watched the deal? Not DLC. Have you not watched the?
Disaster's like, man, it gave
Is it
me
OVA?
cavities just from watching it.
Have you not watched
It-
the high school days one?
The high school days one. I don't think I've seen that.
It's a 4-episode thing that sort of like it adds more to the lore and stuff. It
Napi
adds
says
new
high school
characters.
days. My mind goes to school days, and I'm just like, oh
No,
god,
not
no.
school days.
Oh god, no, not school days.
It's
I'm
called.
guessing
It's
school days is
Tonikawa
bad.
High School. It's Tonikawa. Yeah, no, it is.
Napi's high school days.
Tonikawa Over the Moon for You High School days. It's basically. It's NASA becoming a teacher.
Oh yeah, I know that one. I saw clips of that one, where he goes to
Yeah.
like the all-girls school to teach.
It's only a 4-episode thing.
And they're like, "What? You're so young." And then he's like, "Oh yeah, I have a wife." And they're like, "What?"
yeah, they're just like. It's pretty good. It's pretty.
Extreme. What?
They kind of add a lot of lore into it as well. They add like a very important character.
Law. We all love the law.
Lore.
Guys, we're not in it for the plot. We're in it for the lore.
This is a game theory now.
Yo, we
Exactly.
talking about
FNAF.
Five Nights at Freddy's here for talking game theory.
No.
That's just a theory, Disaster. A game theory.
Theory.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, I'm getting ads now. I'm getting ads for flights in Japan.
I mean, that's how it is.
I
you
remember.
know. You Google it, and then your ads, because you know,
It's
remember,
everywhere. It's too
Google,
late.
YouTube owns Google, so obviously
I
the minute
remember
you
I
search
did
it in,
I remember I did a cage lock a long time ago, and I needed to. I was drawing something, and I needed a reference of a ballerina slipper. I started getting ads for ballet slippers, and as I turned on Showdown, all it had was ads for point shoes.
well, I mean, that's the same thing with me. Like the minute I ordered the Elegoo printer, I got so many ads for all of the Elegoo products, whether it be the resin printers, the 3D printers, or even like the hardware they sell for motorizing stuff and making things mechanical. Tommy says Ryan is
should
beautiful. Oh my god.
No, yeah,
No, you.
I am the ugliest motherfucker in the state of
Reverse
Indiana. Like,
no you.
Wait, Al, have you watched I'm Giving the Disgraced Noah Lady I Rescued a Crash Course in Naughtiness?
No, but I did see a clip and I thought it was fucking hilarious.
It is good. It's really funny.
That's another one on my list, man. I gotta binge.
It's good so far. I've got to wait for the rest of the season to finish.
Good so far. Yeah, I
It's
stopped
good so
really
far.
judging a lot of animes within like the first few. Well, I
Oh
mean,
my
if I
God,
like
it's not
them,
up
I'll
to
watch
true.
them. But like I've stopped. It's because like it mainly happened with the Superman thing, where it's like I saw what Lois did in like episode 3, and I was like so pissed at her. But I'm like, they're gonna either resolve it in the next episode or do something else. But it kind of sucks because the fact they left it on a cliffhanger made people build up the hatred until they resolve it, which really does. I mean, it's Twitter. Twitter started hating it, and they were comparing her to Amber. But I'm like, she didn't do the same shit as Amber, but she did do something stupid. I'm not calling her a bitch. I'm just calling her stupid.
Well, it's the same with like how they did with Oshinoko. Like they completely proved Oshinoko right. Like the fucking what you call it? They were doing an episode about how the internet bullied one of the characters.
Oh yeah.
And then this woman who comes in goes, "Hey, this sounds very similar to how my daughter, what happened to her." And then all of like the Twitter just went against her. I did the exact same thing.
they're in a lawsuit right now because apparently they're being sued because people are claiming them to be a monopoly, which they kind of technically are if you think about it, because Google owns practically everything.
I mean, Google, yeah.
It's like the main search bar everyone goes to on like every phone, like every Android phone, like is automatically starting off with
Bing
Google.
will take over one day.
And Bing will have its time.
I remember in high school that teachers kept trying to make us use Bing. Nobody did.
Hi, Roost. I still say that it's kind of stupid. I know Wikipedia is like a very untrustworthy source, but it's so ironic that they say that. But then like all the newsletters like definitely are more untrustworthy than Wikipedia. My teacher said they couldn't trust Wikipedia, but then like she'd put up a Wikipedia page to like talk about subjects, and I'm like, you just said they were untrustworthy and we couldn't cite them. What the fuck?
Teachers, sometimes I don't think teachers even know what they're doing.
You pulled a 6-star version of a character you had maxed out at 5 stars, so now all your resources were wasted. On what game? On what game? On God of War? Guys, we're gonna be starting our God of War Let's Play on Twitch on Friday and Sunday, and then when we're done with that, we're moving to God of War Ragnarok. Marvel Contest of Champions. Contested. Guys, remember, if you haven't left a like already, make sure to leave a like. Thank you guys, though, for 5 likes on the stream so far.
Oh, thank you for telling me that.
Look at Disaster forgetting to leave a like.
Always do, to be fair. To be completely honest with
That's like the first thing I do whenever I pop into anyone's stream. I just leave a like. If like I don't talk, especially, I'll just like leave a like and just kind of dip. Like, bye.
My buddy James, I did that to him like all the time.
You used to play that too? I played it once. I wasn't that big into it because like my mind at the time when I was younger, I mainly got it because I thought it would be similar to Injustice, the mobile game, because I never got the actual game Injustice, so I always would play the mobile version. And it was a lot funner than Marvel Contest of Champion in my opinion. And then Injustice 2 came out, and I didn't like the mobile game for that one. It was like kind of a lot more meh. I think the Injustice 1 game is still on the App Store though. You always forget to like Ryan's streams. Damn. That's the first thing you gotta do. You gotta go leave him a like, man.
It's not like I stream anymore anyway. I don't care.
Guys, Disaster's gonna stream on Thursday.
Stream right now. At this very second, he's about
Yeah, this very second he's gonna start streaming right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come back on Thursday.
Yo, I was right.
I keep.
That's right, seconds.
I keep planning to live stream again, but I keep pushing it off.
Should never do that.
I've been thinking about live streaming again, like early in the morning when I get off of work, rather than doing it at night when I wake up.
Hi, beautifuls and Nafy.
Hey, what's up, Ruben?
Fuck.
Did you just call me Ruben?
Ruben?
How do we
You
say
just
it?
name me after a sandwich?
No, what was the name that I said last time?
I don't remember.
It was really funny. That's why I, said Ruben.
I know. Shabby called me Bruce.
Bruce, there you go. It was Bruce. Damn
How'd you
it.
mix, no, hold up. How did you mix up Bruce and Ruben?
No, because I
One's
said
a
Bruce, but
sandwich,
it was
the other is
taken as
Batman.
Bruce.
One is a sandwich, the other is Batman, Mark.
It is Mark, Omar. It is Mark. Mark.
It is
I mean,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
I mean, yeah, but like, see, now this is making me think, what if there's a superhero called Sandwich?
Sandwich?
Yeah, what if Batman's parents were killed by a
There is a
BLT?
Well, to be fair, there is a villain called the Condiment King.
Oh my
Well,
god,
I know.
Condiment King was the first thing that popped into my brain.
Yeah, and I think there is a. Well, okay, if you guys know the PBS channel, there is a super villain called Chuck, the evil sandwich making guy.
Yeah, but there's also Captain Sweetbeard from Codename Kids Next Door.
Yeah, but that's candy. That's
Sticky
not.
beard.
That's not. It's not a sandwich.
I mean, it's still edible.
There's that Toast Man from
Also,
like, the Nick
unironically,
game.
Captain Sweetbeard was the best villain.
Sticky Beard. Sticky Beard. Get it right.
Sorry.
Sticky
Dude,
Beard was
I'm
voiced
sorry,
by Mark
I'm
Hamill, and I
22.
love that.
Wait,
Yeah,
he was
I had
voiced
no-
by Mark Hamill?
Yes!
Condiment.
What a
was
legend.
Condiment.
That's why I like
Tommy.
him.
Ketchup, mustard,
So-
relish. Funny enough. Okay,
So that's why I like him.
so fun-
Mark Hamill voiced
yeah.
him. That's crazy.
Fun fact though about the Condiment King, he is the only villain that Batman does not like fighting and kind of avoids fighting the most, mainly because of Alfred, because Alfred gets very agitated when he fights him because he cannot clean out the stains easily whenever he gets doused in any of the condiments.
That's when you send Robin out.
Yeah, but even the Robins don't like fighting him that much.
I mean,
Nobody
but
would like
Robin
fighting
already wears red, so it's not like the ketchup can stain that much.
Oh.
Hmm. Sorry,
Okay.
doesn't.
I'm messaging my sister. I got it. I'm just like
Which would
confirming.
turn
'Cause I
on?
don't know if she said 3K for like the round trip or 3K for like the whole entire time she was there. So I'm just double checking right now. Because if it's 3K for the whole,
with the entire there. I feel like it's
for,
a little bus.
well, she went for like 9 days to Japan.
Yeah.
So if it is 3K for the whole time she went there, then I think that's actually great for me. If it's 3K for a round
Yeah,
I feel
trip,
like that would just
yes,
be the
I feel
trip
like
there, though. I feel like that'd be the round trip. I don't know.
okay.
So
she
how
said,
much did she spend on
she-
like hotel,
she
food,
said it was
etc.?
she said it was 3K in total, more near 4K because she said it was specifically $3,743 she spent. I'll send you the link of where
4K.
she told me. This is where she did the whole thing. This is where she planned the trip. So I'll send it to all of you guys. That way Mark can also see it too. It says ultimate. Oh wait, that's ultimate Black Friday.
I'm playing.
There it is.
I'm playing Mario Odyssey right now.
Let's not forget Robin Food and Mr. Fizz, the root beer crime. Oh yeah.
Booster Gold.
Ah yeah,
Love
Robin
Booster
Food.
Gold.
Robin Food was hilarious.
Robin
Man.
Food.
Unironically love Booster
Yo-ho!
Gold.
Yeah, he was a Robin Hood and the one that just stole the kids' lunches to feed to the senior citizens, who then beat him up because they were like, "We can't eat this. We can't chew." I thought that was
Wait,
hilarious.
oh my god, do you guys remember the Villain's Choice Awards episode where he did the whole song and
Oh.
dance?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you remember the potty mouth? Okay.
Oh yeah, I remember Potty
Oh.
Mouth.
So Mark and Disaster. So it says if 3 to 4 people book in the same group, you get $100 off. But if 5 to 7, then you get $150, and if it's 8 or more, then you get $200 off. I'm saying the 3 to 4 right now because since all 3 of us are in America, I think they could still book us together, and we could still head over there. But I'm not too sure.
Wouldn't we all have to be on the same plane though?
Yeah, the airport.
It's too easy.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, you guys can all come to Indiana. We'll put us up for a night and we can leave the next day.
Well, I
or
mean, I could
something.
probably ask my IRL, like 2 of my IRL friends that are still here if they have any vacation days and they'd want to go.
Problem is, I think this site is just American. I don't
Yeah, that's why I sent it over there mainly for like Mark and
Yeah.
Disaster.
Now I want to listen to that villain song. I'll be right back.
That's the only issue, is that obviously all of this you're doing for that much money, but I don't think I'll be able to do it either.
Oh yeah, the root beer one as well. Well, no, yeah, he was more of the soda guy. You know, I always wondered which one would win, the soda guy or the coffee guy from Codename Kids Next Door. Cause like, well, I mean, the soda guy doesn't get as much of a hyper increase, and he enjoys soda more than coffee. I feel like coffee, like if he gets like a drop in him, he gets like very dulled down, since he's always hopped up on sugar, basically.
Al, you're fully cutting out for me. Like fully cutting out. Oh, because my headphones disconnect.
Damn.
That's fun.
What was your favorite show as a kid? It was one of my favorite shows. I actually have, like I said, guys, I was on the hunt for games and stuff at retro game stores, and I do have a Game Boy Advance video, Cartoon Network Volume 1, Codename Kids Next Door. So I think it has like 4 or 5 episodes of Codename Kids Next Door on it. Let me check.
Listen, all I'm saying, if you didn't see that movie where everyone turned into an adult, you did not live.
Oh yeah, Operation Zero.
Yeah, that was a great one. It's actually so hard to find that now.
Is it? I thought it was online.
But yeah, but it's in like horrible quality if you look it up on YouTube.
Yeah, because it was back when it was like the 4:9 frame.
Yeah, like half the sound is cut out. It almost sounds like it's playing in a microwave. It's kind of funny.
Alright, so this one has Report, No Power, and I think there's one more. Oh, Brief and Dogfight. Those are the 4 episodes that are on this cartridge.
Let's go, W. Double ooh.
Number 1 and number 4, your favorite characters. Wallaby.
See, I like number 4, number 5, and honestly, I didn't even like number 1 that much. I thought he was just too weird.
I believe all their
Except that one episode, he's in like a mental asylum or something.
So I believe all of them, like their names, their
Yeah,
names,
of course, are like their numbers.
Yeah, so
Like
Nigel
Uno.
Wallaby Jr. Well, not Wallaby Jr. Hoagie Jr. Number 3's, I believe Kuki is 3 in Japan or something like that. Number 4, I forget.
I thought in Japan 3 was San.
Oh yeah, Sanban. Yeah, Kuki Sanban. So number 3. Number 4, it was like his last name. It was something to it, and then Abigail Lincoln. Lincoln being on the $5 bill.
$5 bill. Yeah, of course.
So fun fact though, if you guys didn't know, so a while ago there was like the TMNT Last Ronin, which is like the canonical end to how the TMNT story ends, with all of them basically dying and them killing the Shredders.
Rest in peace. Isn't it like
his grandson.
Michelangelo's
Michelangelo's
like
last
the only one
one.
to survive?
But they ended up breeding new turtles, and all of them are named after a different variant of the word one. So I know one of them is named Uno, and then the other ones are named one in different languages. It was kind of a sad ending, especially because they killed.
This time I know.
Jones.
This time I know for sure that my headphones did disconnect. You were fully cutting out.
Damn. We love turtles.
Like
We do love turtles. Turtles are great.
anytime you said a name, it like.
Nathan, you still there?
You're muted.
What's up?
Ah.
Oh,
You're so
yeah.
quiet.
Yeah, I was just concentrating on doing this fight on.
Nathie, you gave me another
Focus
egg
on
yesterday, so thank you.
God damn it.
Thank you, man. You gave me a great clip.
How'd you get an egg from Nathan?
I bought Stardew Valley and I bought a chicken that I named Nappy 2.0, and it's been giving me eggs anytime I feed it wheat.
Damn.
So thank you. You haven't given me a large egg, which is kind of cringe.
Because he doesn't want you to get a large egg. You only get regular eggs, though.
I'm fine. That's still money, bro.
If he was a duck, he'd give you a large egg.
I mean, I can get a duck.
Yeah, get a duck. Name it Nafy 3.0.
I don't have a building to contain a duck yet.
Damn. My
Yeah.
cat's on... I was wondering what was on the box. And
Navy is too
I see it
expensive
move,
right
and
now.
It's my cat. She's just on the printer box. They're going to make a continuation of Kids Next Door, but they decided... Yeah, so this was all, I believe, during the first... Not the first one, but it was during a writer's strike. So a lot of people were out of the whole thing. Plus, at that point in time, there was not a lot of buzz around animation up until, like, I think a year or two after that. So there was a little bit of buzz with animation, with people wanting it to come back and a lot of things for nostalgia. Nowadays, people really did, but at the time, it didn't get enough support, sadly. So they didn't really bring it off the ground. They should definitely do it, but I believe it might be a bit too late because the creator...
David, did you get any of that?
Huh?
David, did you hear any of that?
Nathan's not
I
paying
get any of
attention.
that.
Moment
of Roostan.
Oh no. No.
I did see the trailer for like the Galactic Kids Next Door. I thought it was cool. I even visited the Rainbow Monkey site, which was kind of funny. 'Cause I believe you had to do like something specifically.
Them
change
the monkeys are terrifying.
Rainbow monkey, rainbow monkey.
I know you saw that one episode where they were like, I don't know what it was.
The
they
real
went to
life
the
rainbow
factory.
monkeys.
No, like where they're turning stuff into rainbow monkeys, and then you see that scene where I think it was number 3 or number 4, like gets covered in the rainbow monkeys, and you know you had nightmares. I don't remember which rainbow monkey episode it was, but I remember one of them was spoopy as a kid.
The only one I remember that would kind of be that is that rainbow monkey episode where you see like the real life rainbow monkeys and they look so weird because they're like drooling green and all that.
Oh yeah, that I do remember. I did not like that episode.
Oh wait, or do you mean that one where number 3, she had that rainbow monkey from birth that grew the beard and they sent it to the retirement home? They were making rainbow monkey cereal out of it.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, because that's the only other one I rember. I also remember the
weird
rainbow
episode.
monkey cereal one where everyone was trying to go after the cereal in the supermarket. And then at the end, Nightbrace got it, and they beat the shit out of him because he was gonna destroy it. And they're like, no. The only time they all came together, be like, truce, and then they just beat the shit out of him. Truce. Remember to brush your teeth after, and then they just shut the door on him. I kind of liked Galactic Candy. I thought it was pretty interesting. Though I thought it was kind of weird that they decided to turn Nigel's girlfriend into an alien, basically.
To a marketable plushie.
Yes.
Of course. How could I possibly forget?
The real life ones? Well, not the real life ones, but like the ones that were drooling. They kind of freaked me out a bit too. I wasn't scared of them. I just thought they looked weird as a kid. I was like, oh, what the heck? What's in their mouth?
Oh, I am not gonna have fun in this fight. I'm doing trying to get all the moons in Odyssey from scratch, and it's Knuckle-O-Tech rematch. I'm not doing that shit. No, I've
Bruce
had a
be
life
like,
apart.
Come on, let's jump up in the air.
Bro, I
Jump
skipped
up
that
in-
entire festival. I'm like, I don't got time. I gotta speedrun this shit.
It's the greatest
I
part.
gotta
It's
I gotta
greatest
speedrun.
part, man.
I gotta speed run, Al.
You don't gotta speed run, you just gotta do it.
That's why I did it. And I know I'm gonna have not a fun time whenever I'm doing the jump rope, even though I'm going to use the glitch to do it because I can't be bothered.
Damn.
Honestly, you do the same. You would cheese that jump rope in a heartbeat because it's not fun.
Let's see. Oh, the good thing though, by the way, well, disaster is deaf, but Mark, if you're still listening, the good thing about the website is you don't have to pay fully upfront. You can do like a bi-weekly payment, so you don't have to like worry about like, oh, do you have enough? You just keep paying.
back.
You're talking about the nurse. Oh yeah, the one with the pink eye. Yeah, that nurse. I thought that was the nastiest episode, kind of in my opinion, because like he found out what he was eating was kids' goddamn like pink eye crust, and I was like, oh my god, that's nasty. That's disgusting. What the frick, man? And then he still ate it. He still ate it. And I'm like, what the frick, number 2?
There's a lot of gross episodes like that. Even as an adult, kind of just, I can't look at it.
I thought it was pretty interesting when they made number 2 a teenager. I kind of wanted to see them more like that, to like see them aged up a bit more, to see how they would look. I also wish we got like the episode.
Yeah, but that's blasphemy according to the lore.
Well, I mean, number 2 like aged up, and then even at the end of not Operation Zero, but like the final episode, like the farewell one, they showed them as adults, but that was like live action stuff. So like, don't think that really counts.
I don't.
What did
think
I
it
miss?
does. We're still talking about Codename Kids Next Door.
We talked about
One of the greatest shows of all
the
time.
eye crust episode that was nasty. Then we talked about how they would all look like. Why it would be really cool if they showed how they'd look when they were older. But versus like that's blasphemy. But then I'm like, what about the episode where number 2 aged himself to be a teenager?
No, but you know what I mean. Like for the most part, adulthood
I think I remember
is
that one.
frowned upon in that show. It's like, oh, we don't want to be adults.
Well,
ever.
I mean, they did end up showing with number 5 that there are like adult operatives. So like they knew that there were some cool adults.
That eye crust one, I remember that one. That one always made me sick. I hated that.
That one would still make me sick.
It's like when Chainsaw Man guy swallowed him. Oh my god.
Oh, spoilers! I haven't seen Chainsaw Man
I
yet.
saw the weirdest take on Chainsaw Man. I was like, that's pretty cool. But they had like the weirdest thing where it's like which like the first ones I kind of agree with, be like Makima's a groomer, Power's a racist, which technically she was already confirmed to be. But then they're like, Aki's gay, and then I'm just like, is he?
Yeah, I can believe Aki's gay. I can believe that.
Their whole justification was just because of how like he was with the angel, and I'm like, well, I mean, technically the angel wouldn't really be anything. He's just a demon still, technically. You never saw Chainsaw Man?
I'm picking up my seed.
Isn't everyone a little gay? I mean, I don't think
I
you're
mean,
wrong,
no,
Tommy.
I'm not.
Yeah, Roost is
I'm
like,
absolutely not.
Roost is 2%.
Hell no.
He's milk.
What?
Bruce
What did you just
definitely
call
gay.
me?
I called you
You
milk.
just called me milk?
Yeah,
I don't even know what that means. Can anyone explain?
2%.
Sorry, I don't drink milk.
I mean, you don't have to drink milk to know about the whole 2%.
What? How do you spell milk again?
Here's another. I think Omar was trying to write disgusting, or another episode we should discuss.
Disgusting.
The baby chicks episode, shitting on the cake, and oh yeah, that was. Okay, I will say this: the fun part, like the first part of it, I thought was pretty funny, like with all of them following Nigel, and I thought that was sweet. The ending part, yeah, that was pretty disgusting, where they're like, the chicks just shit on the cake, and they just allow the delightful children to eat it. That was on the same level, and I didn't know this for the longest time. And then when I found about it, I got so disgusted, which was in Billy and Mandy with the shampoo and steak sauce, because I didn't know what was in the bag until later on that I was told, like, oh yeah, it's dog shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Ugh.
I remember that episode.
I'm just like, yo.
I wish to forget.
Oh my god, man. See, being a person that actually has a dog, and like, because I know the smell of dog shit, it always made me like even more uncomfortable because I just remember that and I just start
Thing
gagging.
is, Billy had a dog. No, Billy didn't have a dog. He had a cat. Mandy had a
Mandy.
dog.
Most insane part of the of Billy and Mandy was the fact that she turned her like opposite self evil, basically.
I swear, Grim could have left those kids at any time. He stayed because he liked the abuse.
Because
He
like
liked it.
the thing
Well,
about it
Mandy
too is like
pure
the thing
abuse.
about it too is the fact that like he just had to be friends with them, be their best friends. Just because you're someone's best friend doesn't mean you need to be with them every single fucking day. Now, if like they had said servant, yeah, definitely. But to be fair, I guess it would go by Mandy's definition of friend. So you know, I guess
I
would
would
make
say
more
it
sense.
should go by. I say it should have gone by Billy's because it was Billy's hamster.
Yeah, but Mandy's the one that made the deal.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah.
Billy always grossed me out, man. I liked Billy and Mandy. I thought it was funny, but like, there were some like they really bordered the line on what was weird. The brain episode got me singing though, man. I love that episode.
No, the
Brains, I want brains.
All right. It don't matter if they don't have a brain.
I don't. Now I need to go look that song up.
Do it. Submit.
I will. You don't have to tell me twice, mate.
Give in
I'm gonna
but
tell
you
you
won't.
twice. Give in to it.
Well, hello there,
So
little
man, on down
boy.
to the
Now
donut
don't be shy. Step right eye. I'm a reasonable guy. Don't be frightened by the look in my eye. I'm just your average evil meteor from out of the sky. I love that
Al,
song.
can you
man.
convince me to play Minecraft today?
Song
You should
that
play
song.
Minecraft.
That's my...
you convince me better?
brains, I like brains.
Don't do it.
Can you convince me better?
Brains, it's okay. It's no matter if it isn't gray. And if at first they think it's strange, they won't think twice if they don't have a brain. Brains, I love them, I need them. My tummy jumps from joy when I eat them. Big ones, fat ones, short ones, tall ones. They're so delectable, especially small ones. No time to cook them in a skillet. My belly's rumbling, got a need to fill it. I don't fry them, the heat's only... I don't remember this part. The heat will only shrink them. Just grabbing myself a straw and drink them. Brains, I love brains. By far my favorite song from Billy and Mandy, man. About like once a month, I will remember that song and just play it for the entire day. Count Spankula. Oh yeah, Count Spankula from the... Bro, the fact that like everyone was
I was
alright.
fine with him.
The fact that in universe people were just fine with a grown man going around spanking kids up until like he spanked an adult, then he got fucking arrested.
I don't think they even knew about him until that.
But it's so funny, like
What
the
a
one
shocker.
time they actually like get a guy arrested. Oh man. Brains, I like brains.
Is he like the only villain that just went to prison?
I think he might have been the only one.
I know. Well, the K&D had an actual like prison, and they had a ton of people in there. So.
See,
don't know
I
if that
always
counts.
thought when I grew up that the villains were just like actors. It's like, oh, give our kids something fun to chase after. But if that is a real, I don't know. That's just me, maybe. Because I thought everyone chalked it up to the kids just having a very, very active imagination.
Oh yeah, that was basically like a zombie outbreak for them, right? Where they were all turning into vampires, into like Count Spankulots. He explained it's like how he did it. He just reversed his gloves backwards. Ah. What about the Lord Moldy butt from Billy and Mandy? Oh yeah, the Harry Potter like parody episodes. I thought that was funny.
Oh, dude, I loved those episodes.
Only for the end to be like, oh, you were an heir to like the peanut Fortune, I just wanted your autograph. I'm like, that you wanted an autograph from a child? Okay, but it also canonically showed that this guy has not taken a shower in that whole time since the ink didn't like come off at all from him. So either he didn't shower or he just didn't scrub his forehead. And I think it'd be hard not to scrub your forehead.
Fuck off. Fuck this sub area, honestly.
What's wrong now?
It is the worst sub area in Mario Odyssey. I'm not gonna lie. That 2D one where you're in the mushroom
The one
kingdom.
by far most mind-boggling thing for me was the episode where Mandy actually did what Billy's mom told her and just went home, and then her parents got so goddamn scared.
I feel like Mandy is like, if people stood up to her more, like she would be.
No.
Well, I
think she would still
have
be
you not
evil.
seen those episodes where people have stood up to her and then terrible, bad things happen?
Did she eat that kid that one time? You know which kid I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Wait.
Erwin, the guy that liked her.
Yeah,
Oh,
literally ate the
That
kid.
was in the future, though, I believe she ate him, right? And then she cloned
Still
Billy
ate
just... Yeah, and then in the future she cloned Billy just to keep having him there for entertainment.
Like, y'all.
She took
You
over.
underestimate.
She took over the K&D just by putting on number one's glasses and just telling them she's the
Okay,
leader.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Oh, I'm
I
just
take
saying,
it.
you underestimate. You underestimate how evil Mandy is. Like, I don't.
Right,
it does not
like,
matter.
just to show you
how many
guys
people
how
stand up
powerful
for her.
Mandy from Billy and Mandy is, she broke her whole entire universe just by smiling.
Okay,
Yeah, that
you
is
got me
a
there.
thing.
You
But that is
got
a
me.
feat
You did
not
that.
even Superman can do.
I mean,
Superman versus Mandy's
no, I
smile.
don't-
It's no diff, man. No diff.
me when Mandy smiling is stronger than Goku.
Exactly.
Anyone's stronger than Goku.
I mean, I don't even think she could
Okay,
die at
I'm
that
going
point,
to.
man.
No,
Because, like, look, like, she got the Grim Reaper on
Honestly-
her side. Can she die? Probably not.
honestly, I want to say I don't really like
she
Death
has died,
Battle.
though, hasn't she?
I'm gonna say this. I don't like Death Battle simply because I think Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku can actually beat up Superman like it's nothing.
Death Battles, like, honestly, half the time they're the most biased. And they don't even write their scripts anymore. Like, you really only go there
Yeah,
just
no.
to see how they either animate or recreate the fights. You don't go there to be like, oh yeah, this is like definite proof on it. Because like the way they do that shit, like, okay, they can survive X ton of damage, meaning that they're X times strong. And it's like, that's not really how it works. That just shows their durability, not really their strength.
Honestly, the fact that they're doing Superman and Goku a third time, I don't even think I'm gonna watch it.
I'm not. I
There's
really
no-
don't care for Death Battle.
Bro, like, there's been a lot of like really iffy fights. Like every now and then you'll have like one where it's like, yeah, they're obviously the winner, but then others where they're just so biased. And like a lot of times they'll be like, you know what, we'll explain everything, but we'll just not include some of the key features to make one character win, just so the other one can win. Like the Madara versus Aizen fight was like Aizen easily wins, man. Aizen easily wins.
There was
Yeah, like
it
you
was,
you
like-
cannot compare the Naruto verse and the Bleach verse. It's just not a thing.
Out of the big
They
three,
did-
the Naruto verse definitely is the weakest.
The weakest, I agree.
Strongest,
Yeah,
strongest.
There's
like,
always going to be
people will complain,
here's the thing.
but Bleach definitely is the strongest of the big three.
I think it's so funny though, because if you tell like a bunch of Naruto fans, like, "Oh yeah, your verse is weaker than One Piece," it's like, "Oh really? Name how?" And I'll be sitting here like, both Oda and the author of Naruto said one of Luffy's punches knocks out the verse. What do you mean? If it was just Oda saying it, then yeah, it'd be like
Because like, look
skeptical
at
at
One
best.
Piece.
But then
They're,
their
they're-
author.
Bro, the One Piece universe, like the whole war shit, they couldn't handle 2 meteors falling down. Fujitora throws down a shit
Just
ton of
summons them.
meteors, man.
It's literally a
and
superpower.
Kenpachi cut through meteors.
Kenpachi cuts through anything, man.
Kenpachi cut Kenpachi cut
ain't
through a guy's
talking-
imagination.
We ain't talking about Kenpachi right now because that man is a walking cheat code, to be honest. We talking about Naruto
Okay.
versus One Piece.
And I'm
See, like
saying
the only
Bleach-
issue I
oh.
think One Piece would have, like any of the One Piece characters would really have in Naruto, would
And
just
those
be
who-
like
and
the
those who
genjutsu
are-
stuff.
Yeah, those who are caught up to the anime of One Piece, Naruto stands no chance. All I'm saying.
But the fact that there's so many people saying Baryon mode, but I'm like, okay,
No,
like,
bro, Baryon mode is a
Baryon mode is-
4-minute fight at best.
Baryon mode is like a shitty, like just there's a like the it's like a 5-minute time limit. He can't use any of his jutsus. He can only use taijutsu. Luffy's winning that fight so easily. Because
Bro, Luffy can throw hands.
Luffy can't take damage from freaking physical attacks. See now if
I
it,
mean,
now
if it's infused with chakra, it can kind of be like hockey.
well, it depends because like, that's
Yeah.
always the
Because
biggest. That's always
otherwise,
the biggest issue with like comparing.
no. But then otherwise, if it's hand to hand, then Luffy would win against Goku because Goku doesn't know hockey, and that's a stupid argument.
Well, Goku does know the Hakai, so.
Doesn't Luffy's own power work completely against him, so he has to...
Well, it's not
Frame.
ideal for the verse he's in.
Mm.
It's a pretty cool power, but it's just not really ideal for like from what he's in, because like he's usually going up against other pirates who have a lot more skill, but they really almost always use swords, so he's not really good against weaponed opponents.
Yeah,
Unless
but the
it's
thing,
blunt
the
weapons.
also thing is, yeah, blunt weapon is easy, or fists, like we were mentioning earlier. I don't know, like Luffy's kind of just a battle genius, though. That's already been like clarified that he may be an idiot, but he's like Goku. He's very smart when it comes to battle tactics.
Battle smart.
Yeah, battle IQ. Sorry, I'm just doing picture.
See,
math
the only
right now. I
the
don't
only
know what I'm
mode I think that definitely would, because like Baryon mode, people always go to Baryon mode for some reason, as if it's like that strong as he can be. It's not really. Like if you go to Sage of 6 Path Naruto, then I'd say he could have a chance with Luffy. It'd be more of an even match because of all the different like abilities he actually can use there. But even then, I feel like it'd be a stretch. It's hilarious when Luffy turns into a kid after you. Well, that was only pre-time skip for his gear.
Yeah, that was
Gear
pre-time skip.
3.
He got over that.
Last comment. Who will win, Homelander versus Omni-Man? It's easily Omni-Man.
Omni-Man.
Okay, Homelander
If
versus
Omni-Man
anyone
is-
results like okay. If it's anyone in terms of like super strength against Homelander, as long as they've got good enough durability, they beat the shit out of that man. Why? Because he's not used to fighting anyone on his level. Hell,
You
even
know what a more fair fight is? Not Omni-Man versus Homelander, because let's be honest, people only suggest that because they want to see Omni-Man absolutely decimate Homelander.
Homelander
I would say
versus
Adam
Brightburn.
Warlock. No, I was gonna say Adam Warlock, but yeah, that works too.
Oh, dude, Warlock would be good.
Yeah, like
Take
MCU
care,
Adam
Christopher.
Warlock.
Yeah.
Like in particular, I feel like comics Adam Warlock would kind of just like because MCU Adam Warlock has
He's
never
nerfed.
fought before.
He's also heavily nerfed, man. He's extremely nerfed.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course, because that's what the MCU does. They gotta make the Guardians seem somewhat relevant.
Okay,
And
I do
on
like,
par.
the thing is, I don't like the fact that they nerf so many cool characters, but then like they'll leave someone like Captain Marvel at decent strength, and it sucks.
And then not give her any screen time.
and then act as if she's a shit. Like, oh my god, guys, look at her. She's the only one who hit Thanos. She's the one who went toe to toe with him. Meanwhile, Wanda over there standing in the corner beating the shit out of him for like a good while. That he had to like start using like other.
And the only
tactics.
reason Captain Marvel even did good was simply because she was also absorbing the power of the Infinity Stone. Because that's her
Pretty
whole
much.
gimmick.
Power absorption.
Meanwhile, Meanwhile, Wanda out here like, I don't need nothing.
I don't need nothing but hands, man.
I mean,
Don't need
isn't
nothing
she
but
also
I
hands.
don't
powered
need. I just need
Isn't she
hands,
also
bro.
powered by an Infinity Stone though?
No. Her
Well,
powers are
yeah, but she
activated
doesn't
by the Infinity
absorb the
Stone.
power. Yeah, but she doesn't absorb the power.
Yeah. Because, like, Thanos was beating the shit
She's
out of
simply
Captain
just
Marvel
better.
until she touched the Infinity Gauntlet.
Literally, the only way Thanos was able to take down Wanda was by firing an artillery strike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he basically cheated.
Right.
Yep.
Well, that's what Thanos does. Is he
No
cheats.
one else was able to punch Thanos, guys. No one else was able to do damage. Tony, who made him bleed. Wanda, who was beating the shit out of him to the point where he's had to ask for help against the fight.
Literally crushing Thanos like it's nothing. Just treating him as like an empty Coke can.
Even Steve had a few rounds with him.
Oh yeah, Captain America as well. Thor
Yeah,
too.
you saying Steve just felt wrong. I know
Oh,
he's
you say
Steve Rogers.
Steve because he's just Steve Rogers.
I know he's
Captain
Steve
America.
Rogers, but hearing like I would have accepted Rogers, but you just saying Steve.
Why did you say Rogers?
I don't know.
My
People
least favorite
call
thing
him
though
Captain
is
Rogers
like
all the time.
Well,
so many
Captain
people
America
say
had a
like
few
people
rounds.
only hate on Captain Marvel because she's a woman. It's like no, she's poorly written, and it's just by far
I
like
just don't
one
like
of the most.
Brie Larson. I just don't
yeah,
like.
Brie
I
Brie
don't
Larson.
like
Larson.
her. I don't like
Yeah.
her, man. It's like you get like I heard one person say like, "Oh, you're just an incel if you just hate Captain Marvel." I'm like, that's the stupidest argument ever.
I
And
love Captain Marvel in the comics.
I
I
don't-
absolutely love Captain
I'm
Marvel.
gonna be honest. I don't even like her in the comics. I like Miss Marvel in the comics. She's amazing.
Miss Marvel as in
She's good
Kamala
in the
Khan.
MCU
Yeah,
too.
Kamala Khan. In the
Khan
MCU,
is
she
really
was
good in the
great.
MCU too.
The
Okay.
only issue I
Wait,
had
wait.
with her was in her show. They had a
Mutant.
very rushed ending, which really ruined a lot of it for me.
And also the whole mutant thing.
Yeah.
The mutant thing was dumb.
Well, to be
But I
mean,
went to see the Marvels. I actually went and saw the Marvels. Kamala Khan carried that movie on her
No,
back.
she did.
Oh,
She
yeah,
fucking
no,
carried that movie.
I haven't seen it. I'm waiting for it to come to Disney Plus because at this point I'm like, I don't want to go pay money to see a Marvel movie in theaters until they pick up their act.
Biggest thing that made me love her more was the fact she's like, I'm gonna let them believe what they want to believe when they say it's the 616, but we all know it's Earth 19999. And I'm like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, from
she gets it,
Spider-Verse.
Ellie. She gets it, man. She gets it. She knows that ain't the right universe. She knows. If they say it's Earth 616, they just lying out their ass, man.
Literally
Earth
lying through their teeth.
616 if they wanted to be Earth 1616, but
But yeah, I think they made Miss Marvel a mutant is because they were going to do it in the comics, but didn't have the rights to it at the time. So she was originally going to be a mutant anyway. But they had to do Inhuman instead, because that was sort of their...
Even in the comics right now, they're
Alternative
changing
to a
her into a mutant because she died in that awful Spider-Man run with Zeb Wells. The shittiest writer ever, man.
Oh, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I am still pissed about MJ and Peter in the comics right now. I'm still pissed over that.
I know,
But
no.
they are really.
Be happy though about the Ultimate Universe, Peter, like the new Ultimate Earth 616.
Yes.
Earth 6160, which is the new Ultimate Universe, where he actually has a family. The only thing that's very sad is that it was confirmed that Mayday is in that universe, but she died prematurely in the womb, sadly. And they ended up having 2 other kids later on, which I thought was nice, and especially because of the whole Spider-Verse event, she actually got to meet Mayday, so she was actually very tearful when she met her potential big sister.
I went to the Ultimate Spider-Man universe. That was the first comic book I ever read.
Godzilla, King Kong.
So having
Damn.
the Ultimate Universe come back and starting with Spider-Man just makes me so happy.
Let's
That's
just
pretty
hope they
cool.
don't pull another ultimatum.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Mm.
But the thing is, Miles stayed in Earth 616. He did not go back.
Mario or
so
Link?
I doubt they're gonna pull it.
I don't like that. I kind of wish he would have just went back to Earth, to the Ultimate Universe, mainly because like he would just be his own person still there, and I liked his better individuality of him being the only Spider-Man rather than him going to a world that already has like 15 Spider people running around, and they can only do one storyline with each basically. They can't really do more because like when you had him in the Ultimate Universe, Spider-Man could be doing the Clone Saga, but he could also be doing his own version of the Clone Saga. and you wouldn't have to worry about them overlapping too much. And it's also the fact that like Peter and him are just like a block away. They're like at most like 5 minutes away from each other, and they don't go to each other for help. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Mario or Link, who would win? I think Mario can win because we're talking about new Mario versus Link from Breath of the Wild. All Mario has to do is kick.
Well, Link is canonically immortal, pretty sure, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, but Mario will be gone.
I don't know, but Mario has that star power.
Yeah, Mario.
Well, yeah,
Mario
but that
has
doesn't.
30
It's
seconds
like
of
it's
invincibility.
yeah, but that's like the whole Baryon mode argument. It's like, yeah, you're invincible, but what happens when you get?
Was
when
he
that's
invincible
gone?
in Baryon mode though?
No, but like it is a time limit.
Hear me out. All Mario needs to do is shoot a bubble, and then Link just
You know
suffocates
what?
and explodes inside.
That's actually so true. That's so true, though.
All Mario would have to do
Yo.
is grab Link, turn into Metal Mario, and just drown him. Damn.
Bro, turn into Golden Mario, turn that man into a Gucci purse.
Link puts on his Zora armor, game over. Good luck drowning him.
True. Well, it's not. They don't really drown in the bubble. They sort of just.
Link
explode
dies if
for
he
some
stays
reason.
in water.
They
and
evaporate.
Mario.
Yeah.
They
And
literally
go into the sea
evaporate.
and
That's worse.
Well,
than
to be
drowning.
fair, like Link
Even
can
the shell doesn't
swim,
survive of a
but like,
Koopa.
but Mario has the same issue too. Like, if he goes in water, he can drown, but at the same time, he can swim in water, which is like the weirdest thing.
I'm convinced. I'm convinced if you had a big enough Mario with a big enough bubble flower, you could kill Bowser, Castle Bowser as well.
Yeah, a Koopa shell doesn't survive a bubble, so
So why would a spiky Koopa shell?
yeah, why would Link survive?
Oh, we're still talking about Link.
Didn't
Oh,
say-
sorry. I was talking about
Didn't
Bowser.
That makes sense too.
They're talking about making the Silver Surfer a woman in the MCU.
Okay, so the one issue I have with
I
that
hope
is that Galactus has
hope not.
female heralds. He has female heralds. Why don't they just use that instead of the Silver Surfer? Why do they have to make him a woman?
Do you think they're going to
Yeah,
do
the
Airwalker
Silver
in the
Surfer-
MCU?
You're not
just-
thinking about the inclusiveness, Al. Come
Yeah,
on.
but if you have a character
Make him
already that is a woman, why not use her instead?
I know.
It's so dumb because Galactus has multiple
Oh,
heralds,
no.
not just the Silver Surfer.
actually
Deadpool's been a
I'm
herald.
actually so
Aunt May's
shocked.
been a herald. You know.
Aunt May's been a herald.
Wait,
Excuse
Yes.
me?
hold on. I
Yeah.
need to look up Aunt May, Herald
yeah,
of Galactus.
Aunt May has been a herald. Thor has been a herald of Galactus because of the Fortnite event.
Oh my God! She
Oh
has
my
been.
God, it's
oh
real.
my
Yeah.
God!
Pretty gamer.
So awesome.
He's the golden oldie. I love that.
golden oldie. That's so sick.
Bruh, easy. Just have the golden oldie. Easy, easy. Look, you have the Silver
Oh my
Surfer,
God.
golden oldie. Easy,
Yo,
man.
bring back-
MCU, a million views right there.
When Aunt May,
Yo, bring back Marissa Tomei for that. Do it.
Yeah.
bring her back,
I
man.
Hold
demand.
on, guys.
I demand the golden
I've got a funny realization for an April Fool's joke. Marvel Contest a champion made Aunt May into a champion.
Was it the golden?
Yes.
Yes, it was the Herald of Galactus, Aunt May. It's an actual thing. I'm so sad I missed that.
Damn. You know what beats Mario? What's
Oh my
best Mario
God.
and Link swoop?
She had the
Link
golden
and Bowser
oldie in Spider
versus Bowser is dead. Ganon versus Mario because I don't know because it was a fun fact.
Oh my
Spider-Man
God,
was
she was
Thor once.
stacked.
Spider-Man wasn't really
she was
Thor,
goated.
but so he got a fake hammer from I believe it was Hela, who was trying or not the Enchantress. I think it was the
Was it
Enchantress.
Miles Thor?
I believe that was like the most arguably
Yeah, it
racist
was.
thing when
Miles was Thor.
because they made it look like Asgard looked like the hood, which people found offensive, being like, "Oh, so black people, if they were ruling as gods, they just have a dirty place rather than a clean place like Asgard was." And then, by far, the cringiest line that everybody remembers from that: "By Odin's fade."
Oh my God.
And the
By
funniest
Odin's
part,
fade.
Odin's fucking bald in that comic, so it doesn't even make
That's
any
so cool.
sense.
This is fade, bro.
by far like one of the most stereotypical comics ever, man. The other ones were pretty cool. Like one of my favorite ones was Wolverine Miles, which I thought was really nice. But
The
by
Wolverine one,
comics.
Thor Miles was arguably like the most
I
racist
think-
one of them all.
Mm.
I love that they brought Miles his Wolverine suit into Spider-Man 2. I love that suit.
Yes,
I
that was
love
cool.
that suit, but I would never swing around as it.
Yeah, I wouldn't either, but I'm glad it's there.
I usually swing around in
Honestly,
the Civil War.
I love
never
I
ended.
love Spider-Man 2. I love Spider-Man 2. They had some L suits though.
The deal.
Miles' Endgame suit
Pre-
was awful.
No, that was only that was awful, and it was an Adidas sponsor,
I
which
was
made
fine
it
with
worse.
that suit. The suit I hated was the plant project thing. That reward.
Yeah,
That sucked.
that one was.
That was not it.
It made me think of an Ant-Man suit, to be honest with you.
Well, it's a suit that Miles had, so it wasn't unique at all.
I didn't like Peter's, the one that Harry made for him
Peter.
after doing all the Life Foundation
Yeah, that's
stuff.
the one we're talking about. That one's
Oh, I thought you were talking about Miles's one.
No, we're saying Miles has that one.
Without a doubt, in
Tom
my
Holland,
opinion,
but he
Miles'
puts
best
Tobey
suit
Maguire's
is
suit
the-
on. Oh.
Miles' best suit is the 2099 Miles suit.
Yes,
I
the
agree.
hoodie one with the glowing eyes, my favorite.
Yes. I always wear the black and yellow one.
Close second
That
is the
mine.
one that the close second one is the one that looks like it's made of triangles. I just like futuristic looking suits. I don't know how to
That-
describe it.
Oh, I know what suit that is. That's his.
I haven't played Spider-Man 2, but
Sorry.
I prefer the Into the Spider-Verse.
Mm,
Like, the little
I don't know.
effect from
I don't know.
Marvel's.
When it comes to when you're playing in like performance mode on Spider-Man 2, the animation stuff just looks so awkward and
Yeah,
jarring.
that's how it's supposed to look.
Well, yeah, but I didn't
The
like
little
it.
effect.
Doctor
Listen, I love
Strange
the
Spider-Man, I
Spider-Verse movie.
swear that was a thing.
Yeah, no, I have that. I have that champion in Marvel. I have that as a 6-star and a 5-star. That's a real
Yeah.
thing. Sorcerer
Though
Supreme Spider-Man is
my
awesome.
favorite one was probably Bruce Banner as the Sorcerer Supreme, because in that universe not only was Spider-Man kind of evil because he technically did what the Inheritors did and killed off Spider-Man to absorb their powers, but we also had Sorcerer Supreme Bruce Banner, which had Hell Hulk, which was really
they
cool.
killed off Spider-Man. What a shock!
Hell Hulk was insanely good though in that series.
And
You
World
stopped
Breaker
watching DC and Marvel. They went downhill. They need to wake up. That's what I'm saying.
DC did not
That's what
go
I'm saying.
downhill.
They're never gonna wake up.
No, here's the thing.
Okay,
DC,
okay.
DC started downhill. DC started downhill. They picked up their ass.
DC's been up and down. DC's been up and down. Shazam 1, amazing.
Yeah.
Shazam 2, pretty shit. Black Adam,
Oh
pretty
yeah,
shit.
there was
The Flash,
I forgot
pretty
there was
shit.
Shazam too.
Blue
I
Beetle,
forgot that-
amazing. See, they're going up and down with a lot of these.
Yeah, but they kind of started bad with what Batman versus Superman.
They wanted to immediately jump off into Justice League, which technically speaking they could have done if they followed a similar path as their animated movies, where they already started off by like having the Justice League and doing the Flashpoint event. And they could have fixed it, but no, especially with not wanting to like replace Ezra Miller. And the biggest issue is that they could have just brought in Grant Gustin, the greatest Flash there ever was.
The one from the Netflix series,
CW, but yeah.
CW, yeah. But
I
like the
love
acting
Sorry,
TV.
we would rather go with a kidnapper.
A criminal. We'd rather go with a
Oh,
criminal.
yeah,
You know, I will
come
say
on.
this for DC. At least they're sticking by their criminals, unlike Marvel, who's just ditching Kang the Conqueror all
Who's
entirely.
king? Who's king? What?
Kang the Conqueror is
What
already like
are you talking about?
they're already like getting rid of him. They're
What are you
thinking about
talking about?
they're changing the
You
King
talking
Dynasty.
about the
though.
Jonathan Majors cosplay?
No, the stupidest thing is that King is like the easiest one to recast because there's so many versions of him.
He's like,
The most
I'm king from
disappointing thing
dimension
is
55B.
the most disappointing thing is that Jonathan Majors was like the best possible Kang, but they can replace him very easily.
Flash movie, the guy
he
that
was
made
so
it wanted
unhinged,
it
it was
to
awesome.
be shit. I don't know why, damn. I love the Flash, man, so I was really upset when that happened, especially with Shazam 2 as well, how that one turned out shit.
Weren't they supposed to make a Batwoman movie?
Batgirl.
Yeah, they made a Batgirl.
Batwoman.
Batwoman,
They
no,
did Batgirl again, right? But they also race swapped her too, which I thought was kind of a weird choice.
They did like
'Cause I think-
a tax write-off, I think.
Yeah, they got rid of it because of a tax write-off. They also are doing it with
Yeah.
the Wile versus Acme movie, which is a Wile E. Coyote movie, but people were very upset about that.
Apparently, it's really good.
They were gonna do it with the Scooby Doo meets Crypto, but they ended up actually
the
releasing
Super
that
Dog.
one on HBO Max.
Hey, are we talking about Crypto, the Super Duff?
I didn't
Oh
like
my
DC Super
God.
Pets that much. It was fun, but like,
I'm talking about the actual TV.
no, I know,
show.
I love the TV show, but like, I was not a big fan of like the Super Pet one because, especially with all the celebrity voices, because it just sounded like the celebrities, and they never really tried to change their name.
Yeah, wasn't Batman's dog voiced by Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
No, that was voiced by Kevin Hart.
Superman.
Oh, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart voiced Batman's dog.
No, yeah, and then Dwayne the Rock Johnson voiced Crypto.
I gotta watch.
I
Super
feel
Pets
like
now.
that should have been reversed. I feel like that should have been reversed.
It really should have, especially with how serious Ace is, especially in the Crypto TV show, with how like serious like Ace was in that one. I thought it was funny. Talking about movies, people are hating
Is someone,
the Link movie because it'll be live action, which I understand. I still say again, Ghibli, they should have just given the rights to the Ghibli studios. They could have made a beautiful animated Legend of Zelda movie.
Hey, we already got a little hint of that with the Link versus Pit Smash Bros. Intro. That was
I
beautiful.
saw a Studio Ghibli like Pokemon thing actually recently.
They would never do
Bro,
that.
Studio Ghibli just needs to be
Pokemon's
hired for
too
all of these, man. Just
close-sided.
hire Studio Ghibli. They just no, not even hire Studio Ghibli. Just hire Hayao Miyazaki. Just hire this man, and he'll make the greatest movies. They'll sell $1 billion, and they'll be amazing and loved by everyone. And if anyone who doesn't is just
we all
wrong.
know where Nintendo's gonna go with this. Every single actress could be played by like a major celebrity.
That's what
That
sucks.
everybody
the
knows
most,
about.
man. That sucks. I'm not the biggest like my one issue is that celebrities you put a face to voice. Comedians half the time you don't really put a face to voice, but you just know the voice, and that's why I like a lot of voice actors more because like you'll listen to the voice and you'll know the voice. You'll never put a face to it, but you'll put multiple faces to it. A celebrity who did like live action movies, you'll always put the face to voice, and that'll always be in your head first, which really breaks the illusion of what you're trying to do in a movie like that. Chris Hemsworth is
For
Link.
Tom Holland
Imagine.
Link.
I'd be down for Tom Holland Link. feel
I
like he
would
could do-
love a Tom Holland Link.
You know, I want like Dwayne the Rock Johnson as
No,
Link,
what's his
but
face? They're gonna put
only
Pete
speaks-
Davidson as
Oh,
Link.
Dwayne
Watch
the
it.
Rock Johnson
They're
cannot
gonna
do
put
Link.
Pete Davidson as Link, and people are gonna be pissed. It's gonna be funny as hell.
I
We're
want
gonna
them
be
to do
pissed
Dwayne,
regardless.
except when Link gets like super high off of like a mush of something, he finally speaks. And he's like, "Sup," and then that's the only thing he says, like in the Dora movie.
Ha! 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 Yeah! What?
Yeah,
So,
What's up?
yeah, that's like the only
Everyone's
thing he
good,
says
though.
throughout the entire movie.
Link!
So,
Link! Open your eyes, Link! I wonder who's
up.
gonna play Zelda.
Cardi B.
British person.
Nah, it's gonna be a woman of color, obviously, man. You can't have white Zelda.
Cardi B.
I would still watch Zelda. I would still.
Yeah,
watch
Nah,
Zelda.
man. Nah, man. Don't you know it's gonna be Lizzo?
Oh no.
I didn't
don't
think
need
there
that
was
in
gonna be
my brain.
anything. I didn't think anything was gonna be worse than Cardi B, but you just did it.
If they want to win the fan base, they gotta do what they did with the Super Mario Bros. Movie. They gotta have a trailer with just the intro of the intro song.
It's the
from,
Mario
like, the
Brothers.
Zelda show.
And plumbing, it's okay. You find us.
Yeah, but they gotta do like the same with the Zelda show.
I
People
swear
want
to God.
Tom Holland to
Okay.
play Link, and my reaction to that is you want a famous actor to play a mute character. I mean, if you look at Tom and you look at Link, they have a roughly the same build, so I get that. Plus, with how athletic Tom is, I feel like it fits him more. The issue is that I know a lot of people don't want Tom
not
Holland
gonna
more
be
because
you.
they keep putting him in films that he's not really good for. Similar to Uncharted, he doesn't fit the build of Nathan Drake, and I get that. So that was definitely one that he really shouldn't have played. But I could see, like, you could definitely see him playing Link. Now, the thing is, like, who would you see playing Zelda? Now, as much as I would like them to keep it accurate, I would not mind Zendaya playing Zelda just because of how much I like both Tom and Zendaya together. And I think it'd be pretty cute.
What game is
Love
this going to be
Tom
based off
Zendaya.
of?
Chris Pratt's Link.
Nah, Chris Pratt. No, you know what they need to do? Jack Black is Ganondorf.
Yeah,
Honestly.
Yes.
Have a song.
I agree with this.
What game is this going to be based off of?
See, Jack Black
Twilight
may be an
Princess.
actor, but you know
If
his
it's
voice
Ocarina
so
of
much
Time.
more. Cause like I don't
We
really
have to have
picture.
2 links.
Cause like
Separate voice
I don't really
actors.
picture Jack Black when I think of Kung Fu Panda. I picture Poe, but I just hear Jack Black's voice, but I always hear it more as Poe, which is what I like about Jack Black. Because like he puts so much enthusiasm to his. A lot of the other like celebrities, all they do is just like talk in their normal voice and act as if that's like they're like oh well, I'm just being paid to be here. I don't really care. That's why I still don't
They're
like that
willing
Snow
to have
White
2
actress.
voice actors
Because
for
she's
them.
like, especially those interviews, she was just so pretentious, being like, I'm, as if she was above playing an iconic character. A character who literally saved cinema, technically speaking. Because if it wasn't for the, like, Snow White was the one that started off the whole cinema trend of people going to the cinema. I know Psycho was the one that started off the trend of people actually purchasing tickets for a specific movie. Because, you know, people actually wanted to go see it, and usually before then you could just pay for a ticket, go in there for the whole day for as much as you wanted, and then, you know, if you leave you have to buy another ticket to get back in. But for like, I believe it was what started off, because like they put all their money into Snow White, the Disney Corporation, and then if it failed they wouldn't have been able to start off everything, but then it, you know, it succeeded.
Aren't they making like a new, more inclusive live action? No.
They are re-filming it. They're taking another year,
And they're,
2025.
like, making everything inclusive
CG
and everything.
See, they've taken out the 7 magical creatures that they wanted to, so the 7
yeah, it makes
the,
sense.
the 7 inclusivities basically,
They gotta paint
and they're
it
switching
right.
them with CGI dwarves. I kid you not, CGI dwarves, which is like the opposite of what they wanted to do, because that's just taken away from the dwarf actors who actually wanted to play dwarves, you know? It's like, well, make a compromise, CGI dwarves, but then it's like, the actors who actually wanted to play the dwarves, because they thought it was like a really good role for them to play, or go for, but Peter Dinklage was like, no man, that's kind of offensive. You know, the dwarf community says no, they want the roles, but I say no.
The dwarf community? What?
Yeah, the dwarf community actually spoke out. The representatives from there actually were like, yeah, we actually wanted the roles for more like dwarf actors to be in movies, but Peter Dinklage was like, nah, man, that'd be offensive, and they went with Peter Dinklage, and that kind of fucked them over in the end, still, because now they have to reshoot everything.
Okay,
It's
so
gonna
I need a
lose
painter,
money.
everyone.
They're reshooting it for a movie that's gonna lose money still either way, because people hate the actress who's playing Snow White. Did you check the photo he sent you? Because you understand. This is easy. Emma Watson as Zelda. I could see it. I could see it. Nah, man, no. That's long. That ain't Link. That's long.
Alright, so who's gonna play the Kirby movie?
Jack Black.
Clearly,
Jack
after
Black. Jack Black is
Legend
Kirby.
of Zelda, we gotta focus on Kirby.
Jack Black as Kirby.
I'm thinking
Chris
Adam
Hemsworth
Sandler.
for Kirk.
Adam
No.
Sandler as
Pollo.
Kirby.
Pollo.
If Adam Sandler plays Kirby, I am not watching.
We need Adam Sandler to play one of them, honestly. Like, who do you think
Kirby,
who
come
do you
on.
think Adam Sandler could play?
I am sorry, I'm gonna admit it, but Adam Sandler is I hate him. I hate him so much.
What?
I think
I won't.
How can
I
you
think-
hate Adam Sandler? He's great.
he would make the most
He's
funniest
annoying.
Kirby ever.
What? Damn.
Adam Sandler is the most annoying actor I have ever watched. I hate him.
Kevin Hart as Kirby.
Who's gonna be Meta Knight? I think George
Uh,
Lopez.
Yes.
George Lopez is Meta Knight. Does
As in, like,
he even
the
talk?
cartoon.
No,
Yeah, he does
machete,
in the
machete.
He has a Mexican accent
No,
in the cartoon.
not Meta Knight. No, for Meta Knight, not George Lopez. Antonio Banderas, Puss in Boots.
Adam Sandler
Yeah.
as King DDD.
Yes. Amazing.
Alright, this is gonna be the last reset, then we're gonna go on a raid.
Who's
Let's
gonna-
see
yeah,
who's live.
Adam Sandler as King DDD. Perfect. And then Kirby will have them just like Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Boom.
Alright, this is the last reset,
Oh, yeah.
by the way, guys. Then we're gonna be reset. Then we're gonna be ending stream.
After Zelda movie, we're getting the Kirby movie, and then we'll get the Smash movie.
Okay,
I'm sure
wasn't Wish
Pokemon
like
movie's gonna be along
so
the
apparently
way.
Wish was supposed to connect all the movies from Disney
What?
Pixar together, and people hated that. No, so Wish, people hated it because of what it could have been. It was a mediocre film, so it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. It was kind of average, basically.
Garbage.
And people were upset because originally there was supposed to be a love story between the shape-shifting. Well, the Star Boy was supposed to be a shapeshifter, and it was supposed to be a romance between him and the girl. And the main villain was supposed to be an evil couple instead. And people were very upset because it was going to go in a completely different direction, and people were going to love it. And it's like, ah, man. And like, people saw what it could have been, and people loved it, and they were so upset at the fact that it was taken away from them. Because it's like, really? We had the chance for a great movie, and you scrap it for a mediocre piece of shit?
That's Disney for you.
Pretty much.
When has Disney made a good movie?
When is Disney... No, Disney can make good movies. It's whether they decide to keep it or change it. That's the real issue.
They just need to trust.
To be fair, if you look at a lot of like the scrap plots for a lot of Disney movies, a lot of them are much better than than what they turn out to be. Like the old ones, yes, like the original ideas for a lot of the old movies definitely were a bit worse than what they turned out to be. But a lot of the newer ones are worse than what they were gonna be, except for a few, you know. All right, but guys, hashtag out raid. We're gonna go on a raid. Sheesh. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna message Andreas to see if he wants to do some Mario Kart. And then Wednesday we'll be doing Unite on Twitch. Thursday we're gonna be doing some more Pokemon stuff here on YouTube. Friday will be Fortnite, followed by God of War on Twitch. Saturday is gonna be a chill day for me, and then Sunday we're gonna do more God of War on Twitch. So I'll see you guys. Have a nice rest of your day. Take care. Enjoy your day. We're gonna go raid Zed Games. Here's his link. I'll see you guys over there. Goodbye. Take care. Peace.
Bye.